Day 4 of the Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings. There is Portage and Maine in Winnipeg, Manitoba. We're here for the trials. While the Winnipeg Jets are on a road trip leaving the MTS Center, two teams from this building want to hit the road as well. Their destination, Russia. 4 years of hard work all comes down to this week, and especially the last few days of round-robin play. Hi, everybody. Brian Mudryk, joined once again by Kathy Gauthier. Glad you're watching TSN. And if you look at the top of the standings when it comes to women's play, one surprise and one team we expected there. Val Sweeting from Alberta, 3-1, and Jennifer Jones, four-time Scotties champ at 3-1 as well. What are your thoughts on Val so far?
Well, she's been playing really, really well, and I think that a lot of the pressure on some of these veteran teams comes from having worked 20, even 30 years to get here. She doesn't have that pressure. She has not had 30 years of curling to get to this point.
A lot of teams obviously still in the hunt. Let's get you back to yesterday. All caught up. Draw 7. It was Val Sweeting taking on Heather Nedwin, a Battle of Edmonton final stone for the 2012 Scotties champ.
Well, earlier in the game, we didn't think Heather was going to have to make this. She was up quite a bit, let Val Sweeting back in the game, had to make a good shot to win, and she does.
Heather and her teammates slowly but surely figuring out this ice and gaining confidence, and that was Val's first loss. Meantime, the reigning Scotties champ, Rachel Homan, struggling with draw weight so far, but if you can't draw, why not hit?
Well, she had that option. Most people would have drawn, but this is her go-to shot, and she goes to it for the victory.
So she knocks off Sherry Madaw, 6-5, the final there in draw 7. As we update your standings, there is Val Sweeting, Jennifer Jones at 3-1, a number of teams at 2-2. Renee Sonnenberg, Sherry Madaw in must-win situations. Meantime, last night here at the MTS Center, Kathy, if I wasn't in the building, I don't think I would have believed that Glenn Howard dominant for 8 ends and then a devastating night.
Well, it was just one of those ends that crept up on him. He had too many rocks in play, and look at how simple this shot is for Kevin Martin for 4, and that would have been brutal for Glenn Howard.
What a turn of events. And then in 10, you see the situation in the house, 2 yellow stones, and this a desperate shot.
Well, it's the only thing he has is the run-back double. Does not make it.
After this one, Howard called it the worst loss of his career. And he's had a long career. Devastating for him. His Olympic dreams could be over as you check the standings. Brad Jacobs, defending Brier champ, perfect, 4-0. Kevin Martin, he pulls one out, 4-0. And former teammate of Kevin Martin, John Morris, new team, similar success. He is at 3-1 in the standings. So our feature matchup today, two teams certainly with great experience on the national stage, two of the previous Scotties winners from 2012 and 2013. How do you see this one playing out?
Well, it'd be really interesting. Both skips are playing relatively equal. One's 4, one's 5 in the standing, but this Rachel Homan team is not playing with the confidence that we have seen in the past, certainly not what we saw last year. They need to believe in themselves if they're going to finish strong at the end of the week.
Meantime, this is a team with that experience, a 2-time Scotties champion in Heather Nedwin. Do you feel they're peaking?
Well, I don't think they're peaking, but they're going the right way, Brian. They're playing with a lot more confidence. The numbers are going up, and you just can't count out Heather Nedwin.
2 nights ago, Rachel Homan basically had a draw to the paint for a victory. She called that one of her most painful losses in her young career. She'll try to rebound this morning. First rock next from the MTS Center.
The 2013 Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings is brought to you by Tim Hortons. Always fresh, always great tasting coffee.
That's the big ticket. We want to be in Sochi in February. Especially when you're in this venue and you see the Olympic rings everywhere.
To beat Team Canada would just be an amazing thing.
I want to go back and get that gold medal this time and make Canada proud.
If somebody's telling you they're not thinking about it, they're probably lying. I mean, just the reality of it is that it's so huge and it's everybody here, it's their dream.
To have the full support of all of Canada behind you is a feeling like no other.
And we just try not to focus on it too much and get ahead of ourselves.
You dream of having that last shot to win and going to the Olympics and representing Canada at the greatest sporting event in the world.
That is exactly why we are here. That is why the pressure is so high. It's going to be a great morning here at the MTS Center. It's time to meet the teams, brought to you by Ford. Proud partners with the CCA for 20 years. You've heard a lot about this young woman, Rachel Homan, her team from Ottawa, Lisa Weagle, the lead, Alison Kreviazek, the second, Emma Miskew, the third. They are the defending Canadian national champions. And it's up against Team Netawin. They won back in 2012 at the Scotties. That are the Saville Sports Center in Edmonton. Lainey Peters, the lead. Jessica Mayer, the second. Beth Hiskew, the third. And they've slowly but surely have been picking up confidence, figuring out the ice. Had a great chat with Heather yesterday after her game. They felt they played great. They feel they actually could be 3-1. But here they are at 2-2 in a crucial game this morning. The draw to the button, won by Rachel Homan, her team from the Ottawa Curling Club. So she will have the hammer. She will throw the red stones. Heather Netawin will kick things off this morning. They're, of course, out of the Saville Sports Center in Edmonton. And lead stones thrown by Lainey Peters. And Kathy, as we get underway here, Rachel Homan, 2 nights ago, we talked about it off the top of the telecast. A devastating loss. Basically in 10, she had a draw, had to hit the paint against Chelsea Carey. That would have forced extras. That would have given her a chance to win yet again, and she didn't. How hard is it to park that?
Well, for Rachel, it seems like it is really difficult. When you look at her shot selection, very few draws. We saw her make the hit to win, and that's not a bad call by any means. It's very straight with hit weight, so it's a high percentage shot. But you can't change your strategy and change what you should be playing or want to play based on one rogue one mistake, or we don't even know if it picked up debris, if the heat from the crowd on that outside sheet. You have to, though, put that all behind you, go back to the game plan. This is not a confident team right now, not at the helm. And she's got a great team in front of her. You see the great numbers from Lisa Weagle to start.
Kathy, both teams come in with 2-2 records. They know each other well. What's the game plan?
Well, for Rachel Homan, we've talked a lot about the draws. Make a big draw early. Give yourself some confidence. Play confidently. You are the reigning Team Canada. And for Heather Netawin, just keep it simple. We're seeing that already. Force Rachel to play some draws. And she got into trouble yesterday against Val Sweeting. Went up and left a lot of rocks in play. Stick to the basics.
The game plan brought to you by World Financial Group, helping families have better financial futures.
Same thing. Normal? Yeah, that was normal, eh?
Yeah. 28-year-old Lisa Weagle.
Normal.
She's the oldest member of this young team. A lot of talk about them being young, Kathy, but Rachel and members of this team playing in the big spiels of the women since they've been 16 years of age. Obviously, that's Scotty's title now, and they've been together a long time, even though Rachel, just 24 years young.
We talk about their age is young, but they are absolutely veterans, as is this team.
10-5, lead. 10.
Based on their years and their dedication to the sport. You know, it's funny, you and I talk about golf all the time, and I was at the PGA this year and watched Jason Duffner on the third round miss a relatively easy putt that would have set the record for lowest score ever. And I remember remarking at the time that I didn't think he was going to finish well the following day because he just got more and more nervous. And the next day, the final day, he came out and blew the course away and won. And when they interviewed him after, he said, I woke up this morning and decided to play confident. And I think that's what Rachel Homan needs to do, is to park everything and wake up today, decide to play confident, remember how good she is, how good her team is, and then just move forward.
And then maybe Duffner after a win.
And yes, yes.
Same weight. Yep. Let's go. A little roll. Little pop. Yep.
Jessica Mayer playing the hit on that red stone in the house.
10-1. Good weight.
And so this is the simple end that we expected. It is part of Heather Netawin's plan. Usually goes after them early. And for Rachel Homan and her team, you know what? It is first thing in the morning. We usually see that as we look across the sheets. For the most part, it's relatively wide open. It's getting the body functioning again.
Not only that, Kathy, but we have noticed too from day one, which started Sunday now till this Wednesday morning, the ice has changed, hasn't it? Each and every day a bit.
It definitely does. It definitely has. It's gotten better for sure. It's more consistent than it was, but you do see the differences between the morning draws, the afternoon, and definitely the evenings. And this is not a Scotties where you play, you know, 2 games and often back-to-back. Yesterday, these women's teams only played 1 game, so you're not super confident with the ice when you haven't been on it for 12, 24 hours.
Beth Iskew, another hit. And off the top of the show, you saw that lovely shot of Portage in Maine, known to be the windiest little corner in Canada. And the snow has started to fall, and it's gotten colder here, Kathy, the last few days. And does that have an effect on the ice in here?
Well, it won't be the temperature as much as the reality that when we walked home last night and we walked this morning, it is snowing. People will bring that moisture in on their clothes, and that adds an extra dimension for Hans and his team to worry about.
Hans Vutrick, the head ice maker here, he'll also be making the ice in Sochi, Russia for the Olympics.
Yep. Let's go, Beth. You got her.
Good chance for both skips to map out the ice as well.
10.
Pretty straight on hits. We've not seen a lot of hits moving with
10.
control weight.
Yep.
But as it starts to come down in weights to board or hack, bumpers, those kinds of things, you will see some movement.
Nice throw, Beth. 9-7. Nice.
Same weight?
Not normal.
Emma Miskew, 24 years of age, 3rd Stones for Team Homan.
A little more weight.
And Heather will race down. We saw a lot of people watching the clocks yesterday. It is thinking time. And it's just a lot more thought that goes into the busier ends, and there's a lot of panic. You can see shoulder checking in the 8th, 9th, and 10th ends, and you really want to maximize your time in the first half of the game when it's more simple, so that you're not racing through in the final couple when it really counts.
Each team begins the game with 40 minutes of thinking time. Each team also gets 2 timeouts of 90 seconds.
You know, I was looking at it last night, Brian, and I think really the key today is at the skip level. There's those numbers, 5th and 4th overall, not much to choose between. Heather is playing confident, though. Rachel -1 when she's playing other skips, and look at the numbers. Neither one of these women would be super happy with that, but 60% on draws will not win you this event. Rachel has to be confident and make some draws.
Kathy, explain to our viewers what the -1 means.
When you can shoot 90%, but if the opposing skip is shooting 100%, you may not win that game. So not only do we look at overall percentages, but you get a plus or a minus when you outshoot your opposing player by 5% or more. So head to head, Rachel is -1 in the games that she's played, and Heather is even.
Okay. I don't know what happened. Took off. Okay.
Really good. Heavy.
We were talking about Rachel. I had a chat with her yesterday, and that game against Chelsea Carey, obviously tough. She had that draw, chance to tie in 10, and basically we never see that from her. She almost hogged the rock.
I threw heavy, like I just
So obviously some struggles with the ice, maybe an unfair part of the ice, maybe the ice let her down there. But she made an interesting comment. Instead of maybe venting to a coach or your 5th or your teammates, she said she called some friends and some family outside of curling, outside of the rink, laughed it off, and was able to park it that way instead of all of your teammates coming together and chatting about it. You don't want to have that negative vibe going, so she said she called people outside of curling, and that helped her.
Everybody has their own ways of dealing with things, and it's finding out what helps you to park things, what helps you to deal with things.
Good sweep. 15-1, Beth?
15-1.
106.
Good brush. It seemed to, like, not glide like it should. Or I think it was a little fresher out there.
We've seen that in the morning, the first end or two, as they break down the pebble in specific paths. They don't slide as far, and then it starts to really get smooth and pick up. Chance to blank.
Yep. Yep. Really clean. Yep.
Rachel Homan,
Clean.
final stone here in one, looking for the blank, make the yellow go away, and she will. More action from the MTS Center when we return.
The 2013 Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings is brought to you by M&M Meat Shops, frozen food at its best. By Capital One, what's in your wallet? And by Ford, proud partner of the Canadian Curling Association for 20 years.
All four sheets in action this morning at the MTS Center here in Winnipeg. Let's check in on Stephanie Lawton and Jennifer Jones. Final stone here in one from Jennifer. You see the one yellow stone. It seems easy enough, Kathy Gauthier. Just throw the blank.
Well, you know, the tendency is to make sure that you don't wind up missing it on the other side. So you take really tight ice. There's Jen.
And as you can imagine, Kathy, we're only showing you this for one reason. It's because she's going to miss the blank. And that is a rare miss from Jennifer Jones. As you'll see, it will just grab a bit of the blue. So a early mistake, one for Jennifer Jones. She leads 1-0 after one. Stephanie Lawton comes in with that 2-2 record. And Jennifer tied with Val Sweeting with that 3-1 record. And the other two matchups, there were blanks on the board, including our feature matchup. 0-0, Heather Nedewin, Rachel Homan. So the team from the Ottawa Curling Club will continue to have hammer.
Clean. Clean. 10-5. 10. No, 10.
And once again,
10-2.
rocks in the house, so a play will be made, and another hit by Jessica Mayer.
For Rachel, not prepared to force yet. Not looking at throwing some corner guards while asking Allison to play the hit and stick in the house.
Normal. Yep. Whoa, whoa.
Take it, Lise.
These two teams, obviously, Kathy, both in the 2013 Scotties. It was Heather Nedewin as defending champs. Team Canada, Rachel Homan eventually won. They met in the round robin, and it was a close game, 6-5. Homan winning that one.
Same weight, 10-5.
And of course, she went on to win her first national title at the Scotties.
10-5. 10-9. What was it?
10-9. Okay.
This team has played together for a very long time, and there's a huge difference between these two teams this morning and how they support each other. With Team Homan, it's a very quiet sort of support. They don't say a lot to each other when they're in the hack. And then you'll listen to the opposite, the Heather Nedewin team, where they all have something supportive to say.
All right, Beth, like you can. Crisp release here.
10, 10.5.
10, 10-5.
Jessica very positive. Just that little reinforcement for Beth.
9-5.
Wide, girls, wide.
9-5 to 10.
Easy, wide.
10. Clean, clean.
Easy.
9-8.
Easy.
Good. huge part of this team, not only for her shot making, but what she brings in experience and a strong presence to help balance out Heather's more excitable nature.
Normal. Yep. Clean. Yep. Super. Nice throw.
Control. 9.5, 10. Yep. Let's go, Betty. You got her.
And they will lose the shooter, so now a draw to come for the Holman team.
Just a little soft, eh? Not bad. I wasn't too sure if it'd move. Like there's, what's that? There's a little bit of movement there. Like that was a 9-6.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, a good chance for Emma here to find draw weight. That's the only problem when you run them up and down. All of a sudden, you have an opportunity to either draw to line 2 or to have to draw against or to make a tough shot, and you have no idea what draw weight is. She's got a big range here that she can draw to.
I think it's there, right? Yeah, looks like it's sliding quite a bit.
It's not curling.
Through the house.
Well, I clocked that at 13.6, and that would be through in most circumstances.
Faster than I thought it was. Good throw. Pretty quick. Good to know.
Kathy had a nice chat with Heather Nedohin. Obviously, her husband Dave is here as well, and their 2 daughters are here watching them this week. And I said, have you had a chance to talk to Dave a lot, watch his game? She said yesterday morning it was breakfast in bed. She got to get up and watch them play and, of course, catch that final stone that Kevin Martin made, that nice double. They picked up the win. But they really haven't had a lot of time to talk to each other or see each other. And the one thing that David said last night in talking with him after that amazing comeback is the fact that he loves looking up, seeing his daughters in the crowd, and puts it all in perspective for him. But it's amazing. Your life partner here, and you barely talked to them all week.
And it sounds harsh to say, as it should be, but both Heather and Dave, as well as the other couples that we've talked about that are out here, have worked really hard with a specific goal, and that is to be here on Saturday or Sunday in a final and going off to Sochi. And you need to just focus on what it is. You understand completely that your partner's not here because they're taking care of their own business, and you feel that support. You know they're there, supportive and thinking about you, but they're not in the building, and they're not there because they shouldn't be.
Interesting comments, too, and this goes right across the board, Kathy, men's and women's play. So many of the teams have said the same comment. We're playing really, really well, yet they're not getting the wins, and I think that really speaks to the level of the competition here. They're playing great. They're not getting down on themselves because they feel they're playing great, but if you're playing great and that's 91%, and the other team's throwing at 96%, sadly, it's not good enough.
Bad.
Heather alluded to that as well. Obviously comes in with that 2-2 record. They really felt they could be, or should have been, 3-1 at this point. But as we've seen many times, little mistakes. It takes just one simple mistake, one bad end, as we saw last night in the Glenn Howard-Kevin Martin game, and things can turn in an instant.
A wide open shot for Heather.
9-5. Clean.
One of the shots I'm sure she'd love back is the final extra end, against Chelsea Carey. She had a draw to the 8-foot. And it just caught that big swoop, and she wound up coming short and giving up 3.
Not bad. Okay, 10.
Hit on the nose, so it will be another blank attempt here from Rachel Holman in the second.
And Rachel did not come down at all, just staying in the hack end to keep some time on their clock.
Heel! Whoa, off. Clean.
Final stone here in 2 from Rachel Holman, the defending Scotties champion. And she will make the yellow stone go away. First end blank, second end blank. Maybe some offense here in 3. We're back after this.
Yeah. Range is good. Solid. Let go of that.
It's the fourth day of round robin play here, the Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings at the MTS Center in Winnipeg. There was a blank in 1, a blank in 2. Action underway here in 3. It is Rachel Homan of the Ottawa Curling Club, still with hammer. And I did some research yesterday, actually, Kathy, and the lowest scoring games ever in trials history, it happened twice, 3-2 scores. Not that that's going to happen here, I doubt, but...
Well, and in this end, Rachel did try to get something going. She did ask Lisa to play the corner guard. You see that stone just having slid into the house.
Okay, okay.
Peel.
Did you say peel? Yeah. Straight here.
Kathy, do you think if Heather had the hammer at this point, it might be a different story? We know in the past she loves to be aggressive. She doesn't mind Roxanne play.
No, I think that for the first couple of ends, I'm not surprised at all that it was pretty simple, and I'm also not surprised that Rachel tried to get things going this end by playing the corner guard. It just did not work out.
All the rocks will spill out of the house. That one may have just hung on. Back 12. Some of the other action will following. We'll update you, obviously, as the morning progresses. Sonnenberg versus Carey. Jones versus Lawton. Stephanie Lawton, a nice bounce-back performance. A couple of wins for her. Now she's at 2-2. Our feature game, as you see on Sheet C. And Sherry Middaugh at 1-3, taking on Val Sweeting, a very nice surprise at 3-1. So we will update you on any action throughout the morning here at the MTS Center.
Yeah, they're trying to split the house and create a force. That yellow stone that you talked about, Brian, it did definitely stick in the paint. You'll see that right there at the back.
Good.
How much do you want, Rach?
Peel. I think just hit and roll. It's pretty thin.
Yeah. Very thin double, just trying to make sure that Allison rolls towards the other side of the house where the yellow stone belonging to Team Netto is. Try to group the stones together. Maybe, oh dear, maybe get a jam. Little slip by Emma. But she looks to be okay, which is good.
No slip from the shooter, though. She'll get them both. What a shot.
Okay.
Just caught. Looks like maybe even a part of her pants, but...
Sorry, Rach.
Thankfully for their team, didn't touch the rock, didn't burn the rock, so everything's all right.
Well, and more importantly, I think her knee seems to be okay so far because she landed pretty hard on it.
The benefits of being young, Kathy, you can bounce back from such things, no problem.
So if I push you down the stairs?
I was actually going to ask, remember those days, Kath?
I got in there first.
It's less though. Outside, Beth.
Yep, keep going. Tell me when to switch.
Hey, switch.
You got room again.
Go, girls.
Perfect.
15-4.
Go, go, go.
Go, full in, go.
We're in.
Switching so that Beth becomes the closer brusher to the rock. The push motion is usually stronger than the pull motion, and so that would move the stone, or the theory is that it would make the stone curl a little bit more, trying to get it out to the wings, and they did.
Just normal. No. Just normal, Rach.
No. Gotta move big. Okay.
Let's go, Beth. Crisp release here, right up.
Easy, line.
Little up, 9-5.
Easy. Clean. Clean, girls. It's okay, it's okay. 9-3. Nicely done.
As promised, we'll keep you up to date on action around the ice this morning. Renee Sonnenberg taking on Chelsea Carey. Carey coming in with a 2-2 record and a chance here to draw in for a pair.
Well, Renee hit and rolled out on her final stone, and that is why Chelsea has this opportunity to draw anywhere in the paint.
Starting to curl.
Right to tee.
Carey obviously had that tough start in her opener against Jennifer Jones, but has bounced back nicely. Battling back to that 2-2 record. She scores 2 there, so a early lead for the team from the Fort Rouge Curling Club in Winnipeg.
Take it, Lise. Good. All right, Beth, the same thing. Right up.
Hold the nose. 9-5.
That rock continues to move up the house.
Nice throws, Beth. Had a girl. Nicely done.
Next door on sheet D, Sherry Madaw at 1-3, facing Val Sweeting at 3-1. And you see the red stone looks to be back 8. That is shot rock, so Val has a draw to pick up a single in 2.
Well, she made a really nice shot on her first one, went around a guard, was facing 2 Madaw stones, and thought the only way she could generate 2 was by burying. She did, but Sherry Madaw came right down on top and was shot. As we watch the hit and stick on our sheet.
Their team from the Saville Sports Center as well. Val Sweeting, Joanne Courtney, Dana Ferguson, and Rochelle Paderny. And a nice shot there, so there's 1, as Val Sweeting is up 1-0 in that contest there.
Same thing. I'd like to roll your way, Jess.
Yeah. 9-5-10. Yep. All right.
Now that rock moving up the house, you can see that a direct nose hit may or may not be on, and that is why Heather is playing for the little bit of a roll to ensure.
9.5.
Whoa, girls!
Clean, yep.
Whoa!
Yes! Yes!
Yep!
Hard!
Little flop, Jess. Good. 9-7.
Nice throw.
Which way do you want to come? Probably the
You know what's weird about this week? It's Wednesday. What are we, 4 days in? Heather Nedohin still has her voice. And I talked to her about that yesterday, and she said that usually by now, obviously, she's very vocal, and if you've listened to her at a Scotties, usually by this point of the competition, you can barely hear her, but she tells me she's been working at it. Wouldn't give me her
I could have definitely had them on it a little
secret on that, but it's nice to be able to hear her at this point of the competition.
Yep.
Rachel and Emma looked very briefly at whether to play a draw. Very briefly. So we'll remove this stone, try to roll on. Do not want to leave a corner guard.
Back up! Yes!
Something that Heather Nedohin can utilize to get behind.
Back up! Whoa! Yep!
Holman makes a hit. She'll roll and
Nice shot.
touch
Very
a piece
nice.
of the 12 to lie 1.
Steve, guys.
Good one.
Where did that go?
Was that this board?
I stopped it. It wasn't hack, but it was probably down forward.
Okay.
In between.
We're calling hack
Just like
up,
hack
so
up.
that's about what it was. In between. Yeah? Okay.
Just a hair down?
I didn't want to overthrow it.
Yeah, just a little bit. Okay. They were saying hack at one point, and I think it was more than hack. But
Yeah, the ice is so fast. I didn't want to overthrow it.
So for Heather now, Kath, do you play this out turn to avoid the jam there, that red stone, just in case, or does it really matter?
It doesn't really matter. You know, for Heather, if she can get across the face of the stone, she can roll in. I don't think they're really worried about the jam.
Okay.
Important to know, though, for Beth.
Clean, yep. 8.5. Yep. Clean.
Okay, clean. Just clean. Just clean. Good.
She'll hit it on the nose, and now it will be a throw through for Rachel Homan for another blank.
What was the weight? I don't know, but it looked nice. 8588.
Huh?
Kathy, I know you just got to fire it through, but can you learn anything?
Yeah, for sure. You know, you want to take a spot that you either are not comfortable throwing or weren't sure you got a good read. And so Rachel's still sitting there watching the path of the stone. Never just throw them away.
So 3 blanks here in our feature matchup this morning. 4th in action.
The 2005 women's trials in Halifax featured British Columbia's Kelly Scott and Alberta's Shannon Clyburn. It also featured the wildest ending in trials history. Leading 7-5 in the 10th, it seemed like Scott had the game in control. But a couple of costly mistakes by the team from Kelowna would provide Clyburn with the unthinkable. A shot for 3 and the win. Barely missing a guard, Clyburn would make the shot of her life, counting for 3 and the biggest win of her career. For Team BC, who had been the best team all week, it was a heartbreaking end to their Olympic dream. For Clyburn, who had lost the 97 trials final to Sandra Schmerler, it was her Olympic dream come true. Along with 3rd Amy Nixon, 2nd Glennis Barker, lead Christine Keshen, and alternate Sandra Jenkins, they would represent our country at the 2006 Games in Torino, winning a bronze medal for Canada.
And that is a memory and a moment that, you know, Amy Nixon will never forget, and she is here now at these trials, the 5th for Heather Nedohin. Always get goosebumps when I look at the trials and the Olympics. Very special moments. And one of these women's teams will be off to Russia in our feature game this morning. 0-0-0 on the board. We had 3 blanks, 4th end underway here, and Rachel Homan will continue to have hammer.
Well, Rachel did try to get things going last end by calling the corner guard. When it slid in, it did lead to that blank. This end, they did get the corner guard, so the game is on.
Let's update you now on Sheet D. Sherry Madaw at 1-3 facing Val Sweeting with that 3-1 record. Final stone here for Sherry, and she has a hit for 2.
She does. Not sure how it developed, but you can see that if she's able to hit that stone and stay in the house, it would be 2 and get that edge as they would play 4. No mistakes.
Lee Armstrong, Lee Merklinger on the brush there, and a very nice rock thrown. So Sherry Madaw picks up 2, a 2-1 lead after 3.
And our feature sheet trying to get around that front one, just play this tap back.
Allison Krivyazik.
That was 12-7 on her.
Plays the hit.
What do we?
10, 10-5.
Okay.
10-5. No, 10. Easy. 10. Close. Close. Yeah. No. Whoa, whoa. 10. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. I got it. I got it. I got it. Go, Heather. Go, 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 go.
Good shot, Jess.
About half a rock still exposed.
Yeah. 3/4. You want the in or the out? I'm sorry? Intern.
Oh, it's pretty straight
crossing.
too, so.
Now, great verification. We've already seen that happen once this week where because the ice is so straight, when you throw any weight, that the wrong turn was thrown. That was on the Brad Jacobs team, and so it's a good verification for Allie if she doesn't know it.
Whoa! Yep! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
And the yellow will hang on to be shot stone still in the 12-foot.
Sorry, Heather.
Well, she rolls to a corner, which is also good. Got the stone off the 4-foot. It would have been nice to have gotten that stone out, but she does move it off the path for sure, creating not only the corner guard game, but an opportunity to keep that 4-foot open for Rachel.
Right up the stick here.
Kathy, there's always a lot of numbers tossed out amongst different teams on the ice, and you hear Heather asking for a 5-4. What is she looking for?
In this particular case, sorry, Brian, I was busy writing down how many hits. She asked for a 5-4.
Which would mean, is that the zone of the ice that she's looking for, possibly?
Probably. I'm sorry, I've been
No
charting
problem.
how many hits the Homan team has been doing. If she's saying 5-4 in this case, for sure. She's saying, you know, and make sure you're in front of the T line. And now they're doing option B because they know it's going to be deep. Want to take it as deep as they can.
Keep going.
Top 8.
And so that takes the pressure off the Homan team.
Top 8?
Yeah.
She's not very happy with that, but in fairness to both teams, there have not been very many draws played, and so you're hoping that you know what weight is.
Weight's close. Line's wide. One of you.
Line only.
One of you. Don't touch it then.
Emma Miskew with her first here in 4.
Deep.
More to the back. It's got a curl.
And really the first stand so far that we've seen a few stones now in play.
Right to it.
Take it out of there. And. Oh, sorry. Thought I kicked a rock.
Less.
Yeah, a hair less.
14 and a half.
You have to wait a very long time. It was a line issue. We talk about how that break point, that finish comes very hard at the end. And by then they decided that it was going to go deep. They were going to take it right back.
Line's good.
Line's nice.
And that, of course, presents the opportunity back to Team Netawin to get on top of that stone.
Room. Do it. Getting better. Yep, you can go now. Right to the face, Jess. Keep it going. Right to the face.
Gotta go.
Lady Peters,
right
Jessica Merrill will try and lock this Yellowstone on.
Yep. Whoa.
And they are shot stone, touching the 4.
Well, and that's 15-10 between the hog lines. That's very slick
Was
conditions.
that long? 14-8.
Okay.
Nicely done.
Same weight.
Same weight.
You can take it a long way. It is Brusher's ice first thing in the morning for sure. You can afford to be patient and then bring it at the end. That also makes sure that it gets the maximum
No,
curl.
it can't be more. Line's pretty close though. Whoa. Stay with it. Gotta move. Gotta move. Gotta move. Yep. Yep. Hard. Hard. Hard,
Now
hard,
look at
hard,
it
hard,
take
hard.
off.
Touch it. Go.
She got the curl, but she got a bit too much.
I lost that. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Wasn't any more.
No.
I would have gone on it.
Yeah, a little less.
Actually, I don't think we need to tap it.
What
We
do
just
we
corner
need?
it. 110, I think. I like 110 to 115. Me too. The short's the air, right?
5-4. Like
5-4.
if we corner an 11.
While Heather Netawin gets set in the hack, we'll update you, Chelsea Carey, Renee Sonnenberg. Carey, you see with the Yellowstone there, that appears to be shot rock, but this is a hit for 2 for Renee. Sonnenberg, one of those teams that came out of the pre-trials to qualify for Winnipeg.
Line's great. Line's great. Yeah. Just keep
Gets past the Yellowstone, makes the play, nice little bump, so there is 2.
Line's good.
And they're tied up at 2 after 3.
Okay, over curl. Here's great. No, line's good. No, line's really tight. Gotta go line, girls. Where? 4. Okay. No. Easy.
Tight.
Right here is fine. Right here is fine.
I want to take away the corner that is available to Team Homan to freeze.
Okay, that's fine.
Thanks
We're
for the
losing
broom back.
line. Okay, 16-1.
have been soft. It went early on us.
Good weight, Heather.
Not bad weight.
Beth.
16-1.
Sorry, I had to be soft. It went early. Hey?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, that's more a bit your feel. Like, you looked straight up to me, but
Yeah,
it did go a little. But you did have a 16-1. I thought you threw it pretty clean.
Yeah.
Heather's pretty much
5
at a
feet,
16.
6
So.
feet.
Well, the first draw for Rachel Homan, we've talked about the challenges with draw. This is a very precise shot. Would be a great confidence builder for her.
Wait,
Close.
line. Gotta
Line's
be
a
T.
little tight.
Yeah, line. Yeah, line.
Top 4. Top 8.
And they're going to be on that Yellowstone in the 8-foot for sure.
It's just top 8. Okay.
No idea what happened. How was your release? Our weight was perfect. Okay.
Ooh, here is great. That's good. There's
Well,
good.
she doesn't understand why. It looked as her release looked a little bit soft to me from this end, meaning that she didn't quite crisply throw it at the stick, sort of helped it move towards the target. And on this ice with draw weight, it will go.
That was like night and day. Okay, fighting 6 is fine. 5 is great. I'd like to be on this side here.
Okay. All right, Hooch, let's go.
I like that same.
Same way.
Yeah, agreed.
110 to 115.
Where does she want this, Kathy?
Well, she doesn't want to throw a long guard because there's obviously lots of room for her to come in. If she's able to split the center line and be 12-foot, top 8, really makes the draw difficult for Rachel Homan. Plus, she'll have to go out even further into a path that has not yet been thrown.
Line's good. 15-5. Right here if you can. Yep, right here is perfect. Go, 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 go. A little more just for a second. Go, 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 go. Okay, good sweep, girls. Good, 15-5.
Very, very close to second shot. Hard to say.
Second? I don't think so. Yeah, I can tell.
There's our answer.
That works?
Yeah, it does.
15-5. Oh, sugar. No, not sugar. That's good.
I'll tell you when you can say sugar. Well, and it isn't a bad shot at all. I know that Heather's thinking if it slides.
If it doesn't catch the curl, like Allie's in practice that didn't curl, really ran. What do you think it's going to do
You
for
should throw it
line?
heavy.
Okay.
Well, my first one before,
You think I should throw the same as
the
practice?
12-foot.
I like your practice weight.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do that. Yep. Fight the 4.
The discussion in the hack was just the line because Heather, or rather Rachel, does need to make it to the 4-foot.
Should be great. Should be T-line. Should be T-line.
Line
After
only.
3 blanks,
Wait only.
there will be some scoring here in 4. We're about to find out for which team.
Yeah.
Final
Wait
stone,
good.
Rachel Homan.
Line only.
This would be huge for her confidence when it comes to that draw.
Really don't want to.
Line is good, but will it sit in time now? Needs some breaks. Got to hang on, and it will hang on in time. So a very nice stone from Rachel Homan as she draws in for her single and has a 1-0 lead after 4. Kathy gets very excited when she hears this music. It is Scotiabank Wednesday Night Hockey tonight. Canadians taking on the Devils. You can watch on TSN at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific time. And the lady, of course, to my right in the booth is a massive Winnipeg Jets fan.
I am.
So she updates me all the time. They're doing great on their road trip. In the meantime, let's flash back. Rachel Homan, this final end. Take us through her 2 draws here, Kathy.
Well, watch the release for Rachel. It's a soft pointing towards the target. So not only is there a challenge right away with the draw that we know that there has been trouble with, but the frustration and just that uncertainty is just so evident on her face, just so not sure what went on. But what is the mark of a true champion? Why she is the reigning Team Canada skip is that she has to make a way tougher shot on her second one. Needs a draw to the 4-foot, has to go way outside. This is the mental stuff that they have worked so hard on, parked it very effectively, and made the big shot when she needed to. That is a good thing for Team Homer.
And that should give her some confidence here moving forward in a very close game. They blanked the first three. You just saw that draw where she picked up her single. So it is 1-0 here with Rocks coming in the fifth end. And there you see the corner guard finally, Lisa Weigel. She went into the rings with her first. Up comes the guard, and now Weigel's second stone here in 5.
Well, it is the very first time that it is Heather Nedohin with final stone. She was more than happy to play.
Line's really good. Looks heavy, eh?
Yeah.
In. It's got to bend. That's got a lot of rotation.
Top 8. Top 12.
A lot of rotation. The more rotation you have, the straighter that those stones will run. And so that's also a combination of that extra weight and the rotation, why that stone slid in the house and also ran straighter. Because that is a relatively easy double, Heather Nedohin will ignore those and ask Laney to throw a corner guard on the other side.
Tons the line. 8-9. Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, my mistake. She's playing around, but she looks
Still back.
by the calls that it is quite deep.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yep, take it back, Jess. Go, 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 go. Yep. Atta girl. What was that, honey?
14-1.
Okay.
Just through. Flip and roll over. We can guard ours.
A very critical game, Kathy, over on sheet A between Renee Sonnenberg, Chelsea Carey. You see the red stone from Sonnenberg. Top 4 touching the button. Chelsea Carey getting ready to hack her final stone as she gets set and prepared to make a play on it. Is she coming through the hole here, Kathy? It's hard to say it on the far left here.
No, I think she's playing the run, Brian, on a guard that is just left of center to slash it in sideways.
There it is, the run back try, you're right, and she nails it right on the nose. Blake would have been okay too, I guess, but she'll take the single, so she picks up one. Of course, Chelsea Carey coming in with that 2-2 record. Renee Sonnenberg at 1-3. It is 3-2.
And on our feature sheet, able to successfully remove that stone. But because of the placement of it behind the tee line, Jessica looking to come down on top of that stone.
Line's good.
12. Should be pretty good.
9, 6, 7.
Lots of line.
Stay with it, Ben.
7.
No.
No line.
Stay with it.
Tons of line.
Line.
Through.
Whoa.
Yes. Yes.
To it. Just to it.
Yes.
Hold
Hold.
the line.
Great shot, Jess.
Very nice.
Beth. Same weight, eh? Yep. Okay, you got it.
Okay.
Just a hair more ice.
Okay.
You stay high side. Yep,
That's
tight.
clear.
Clean.
11.
Clean. Yep. Yep. Hard.
Just through.
Hard. Whoa. Hard.
I've got quite a bit of ice because I'm afraid
As this rock settles in our feature matchup, over to Jennifer Jones now and Stephanie Lawton tied up at 1 in the fourth end. Jennifer has that stone on the button.
It's going to be heavier out here, I think.
She has the hammer, just talking with her front end, saying that it might be a bit heavier here, playing the out-turn draw. She needs to find a bit of that forefoot, and she'll pick up 2.
Jennifer just threw a draw on her first one. You heard a little bit of a discussion from the hack. They are going farther out into the wings, and that is her bigger concern of what it might be like out there.
One of the hometown favorites coming in with that 3-1 record. Dawn McEwen, Jill Officer on the brush. Caitlin Laws will direct traffic in the house. Looks like they're by that yellow stone, and very nice draw weight from Jennifer Jones. She has looked very impressive so far on the big stage here at home. She picks up 2
nice.
and a 3-1 lead after 4.
On our feature sheet, Jessica was trying to play the double, managed to move that red stone over. And here's a good look at it.
Can you get to the inside with Peel?
Makes one, contact with the other, moves it out of the way.
Okay.
But from the hack, Emma is able to see all.
So I think, if we do this, they're going to be right there. So I think we can squirt them right here.
Okay, I like that.
Just a good communication down the ice of where they want to go, where they want to hit it, so that both Emma and Rachel are calling their sweepers with the same spot to hit the stone in mind.
Close. No, never. Off, off, off. Gotta curl big. Okay. Hey.
Kathy, at the top of the show, we mentioned that after tonight, we'll have a really good idea of who is still in, technically, and who is technically probably out.
Yes.
Val Sweeting, 3-1. Jennifer Jones, 3-1. The must-win games, obviously, Renee Sonnenberg, Sherry Madaw, and then a logjam of teams at 2-2. And just a reminder, in the round-robin format at this competition, top 3 will make the playoffs. Top team directly to the final, and then there's a semifinal to see who will play in that crucial championship game.
9-5. Easy. 9.5.
And it is true that in this morning's draw, all the teams technically could still be in, so there is no game that is meaningless.
No. Yeah! No!
Got it, girl. Sit. Sit.
Nice shot. Good call, Heather.
What was that, Heather?
9-1.
Woo! 9-1.
As we said, Kathy, there are no easy games out there, and here's the schedule for Heather Nedohin.
Well, the challenge for Heather, of course, is that she had those 2 opening losses, and you just don't want to start over, but they've managed to turn it around and now put themselves back in a position where if they can continue to win, they're very much in.
That final one against Jennifer Jones could be massive when it comes to round-robin play here in Winnipeg. Very nice shot.
What a great shot.
Emma Miskew bailing out her team.
Got the drag on the second one to make both of them go away. It's a great shot. Watch as it hits the front one. Drags the stone straight back because they were frozen and gets rid of both.
Nice throw.
Rachel does see those better than many players do.
Like it went out easy.
Yeah. Nice throw.
For Beth, still has something to work with. They've got a corner guard, a stone right on the tee line. And corner frees that, creates some problems for Holman's team again.
Line room. Right there. Bumping. Yeah. Bumping.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yes, hold the line. 8.
Whoa. Whoa.
Bumping.
No, girls, no.
Beth Iskew trying to lock it on. She will move that red stone a bit. They are shot rock. But that yellow is certainly exposed.
Yeah, that's fast. What do you want to try? Oh, sorry. Sorry, I overswept just so that I just didn't want to lose it either.
I know,
Nicely done. 14-2.
Oh, I thought I was a little
I overswept
firm.
just a hair on them.
Well, I knew I was a little bit on the firm side, and I was like, oh no. Shoot, I have to get to the 20 splits. 14 and a half, 15.
They're really good, Kathy, aren't they, at the
They're
communication?
very good. And you know what I'd like to hear there is the sweepers really read that weight well. We're saying all along that she was bumping, that she was 8. That's exactly what she was. And, you know, Heather just owned it. She just said, I overswept a little bit. I was afraid of losing it. Great communication, great ownership of the decisions that you make with the information that you are given.
Back line. Whoa, whoa. Off. Off. Right off. Back line. No, never. Through.
Rachel Holman, her first here in 5.
Go in.
Little tap on that yellow stone, push it back, and a very nice shot as Holman lies to without here in 5. It looks like that yellow caught a little bit of the back 12.
So?
Real nice. Sorry, I turned it at my hand, so I was just like, go hard. I know.
Well, a really great throw.
Really nice shot.
And that's what that draw did last end. When you have draw weight, it's a lot easier to throw back 12.
It's a terrible throw.
Great finish on the end. May not have been pretty, but it was effective, Rachel.
If you popped it, come back.
I've been doing that for years, Kathy, up here with you.
Not pretty, but effective.
Good time.
Like a 15? Yeah, like 115. And long, actually.
10 to 15 or 15 to 20?
I like 10 to 15.
Talking about the splits from the back line to the hog line, very, very fast ice conditions.
Where? 4, 5. Okay. Yep, you can go.
Wait's great. Wait's good.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, line.
Okay, whoa, line. Whoa, line,
Whoa.
go.
Whoa, we're 7. 7.
Okay, come around, yep. Go around, yep.
8.
Go around. Yep. Whoa.
Sit. Yes. Okay.
He will hang on to be shot stone.
That was a bizarre. Wow. Flick. Beth.
Well, there's the audible at the line. They made the decision with the information that she was given on weight that it wasn't going to finish, it was going to bounce off. So Beth tried to have them jump on the end to go by those 2 stones and tuck around, and you see they just grazed that top one.
Yeah, if we didn't get the grub, I think we might have been through.
I don't know. I thought we would have been okay. I think we would have been. No, you wouldn't have been through.
Not through, but third shot.
Yeah.
Good enough through. Come on.
That was back line, so just add a couple feet. You got it. Hack weight.
Final stone here in 5 for Rachel Homan out of the Ottawa Curling Club. Making the play on that yellow stone. Needs to finish up, catch a piece of the yellow, and she will get enough.
Sorry.
Some tense moments here this morning at the MTS Center. For sure. Just a little bit more weight than she wanted
It's
to
a horrible
throw.
throw. We need to touch a piece, though.
I know. Makes you
Let's
nervous.
clean
with
this
the-
right by the rock.
all the hot spots.
We needed to hit one.
Well, the good news is if you are throwing it bad and can laugh it off, that's not a bad
10 to
sign.
15 here.
Well, you can laugh it off when you make contact with the stone.
Right?
It's just nice here. 14.8 long is what you need. Let's go, Hooch.
Final stone here in 5 for Heather Nedwin, two-time Scotties champion. Saw the situation in the house. She needs to get full 8 or even better, a bit of that 4-foot for her single.
Full 8 foot.
I think we're still okay. Yeah.
Let's beat it.
Laney Peters, Jessica Mayer,
14.8. Looks like you got to keep going. We're good.
guiding the stone in.
You're good.
And it looks to be a
Nice throw,
great
Heather.
throw from Heather Nedwin as she will find a little piece of that button. A very close game early on. We're all tied up at 1 here in Winnipeg.
The 2013 Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings is brought to you by World Financial Group, creating a better tomorrow for families today. WFG.
Well, we get them of all ages for Jets fans in this building, and maybe a curling fan, maybe a curler someday too. Doesn't seem that long ago since Rachel Homan was probably that age. She's still so young to us. but has a lot of maturity, and she is with Brian.
Rachel, obviously not a lot of scoring so far. You started off with 3 blanks. Did you expect it to be this low scoring so far?
Yeah, I think so. We're just trying to figure out the lines and keep it close. And it's going to be a tough game on these last 5 ends, and we got to keep playing well.
How big was that draw in 4 for your confidence?
Huge. It's there's a little bit different speeds around the ice, so we're learning them, and we've got them nailed, I think.
I've heard you say a few times, I threw it awful, yet the result's not too bad. A comment on that?
Yeah, you don't always slide perfect, and those 2 were ugly, but I mean, you know how to adjust to make the shot, and you know the lines and that, so not the perfect slide, but a good result.
All right, thanks for your time.
Thanks.
Well, she has had some great results, even if she feels they're ugly. And let's take a look at the numbers after 5, brought to you by Tim Hortons, Canada's favorite coffee. Well, no surprise, the hit numbers are up. We saw a lot of that in the first 4 ends. It has been the draw percentages that have plagued the Homan team. You see the numbers this morning. The edge definitely to Heather Nedohin on those numbers. And as Heather Nedohin and her team sit and talk about what they will do in the back 5, one of the things that they'll have to do is find a way to steal a point or force. We'll be back with the 5 right after this.
The 2013 Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings is brought to you by Purex Bathroom Tissue. Purex, 90 years of pure comfort. By M&M Meat Shops, frozen food at its best. And by Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Let's keep you updated on the action this morning. Val Sweeting taking on Sherry Middaugh, and this a chance to break the game wide open as Val has a open hit for 3.
And these are opportunities that sometimes when you are less experienced that you let slide off with hitting and rolling out. But one thing that we have seen is that these are the points that she converts almost all the time, and no difference here.
A lot of her fans back home in Vegreville, Alberta will love that result as she picks up the 3, up 4-2 over Middaugh after 5. Meantime, another Alberta team, Renee Sonnenberg facing Chelsea Carey, those 2 yellow stones belonging to the Winnipeg Skip. So Renee looking to play the hit for 1.
She is. They're spaced out. Of course, one of the options you have is the draw. But feeling very confident with the hit path, well swept.
Sonnenberg out of the Grand Prairie Curling Club. She'll make that hit and stick, so a close one there. It's 3-3 after 5. And our feature matchup this morning, a pair of Scotties champions, one in 2012, one in 2013, and it's very close as Heather Nedohin made the shot for her single in 5, so it's 1-1 with lead stones on the way here in 6, and that is Lisa Weigel.
This is Lisa's second. First stone of the house went to the 4-foot, countered with the corner guard. Heather has thrown a guard on her shot stone. And so now Lisa trying to get by and tap that stone back.
Yep. Yes! Hard.
Wow, sorry.
Great job to get by that guard, and they'll move the yellow stone back 8.
Good. Like peeling this?
I do.
Watch how little room there is. They come off. And there's that big finish at the end. They just get that by.
Freeze tap's not bad.
Here?
Like
you
7, 8,
you know what? Let's hit that. You split that in, that's fine. Same thing. Hack.
Okay.
Are we just jamming on theirs though? Or ours?
I
think so.
I don't think so, Jess. I think they're quite spread out.
I think it
You're
goes
okay.
right back. Hack is 12-ish?
Yeah. Yes.
We hear Jessica's concern from the hack. She feels that if she's able to hit what she can see with hack weight, it's going to drive the red Homan stone directly on her own.
Nice hack. Yeah! Gotta go! Oh, really gotta go. Hard! Gotta go! Hard! Back line! Whoa! Yep!
Option B now playing the split on their 1 yellow guard. Try to get both in the house.
Whoa, Beth.
And that 1 yellow will go behind the guard in the 12-foot.
Yeah,
Okay, real quick.
Top 12, yep. Give it to us.
We won't be shot.
We won't be shot.
It's okay.
Most of that rock, as you can see, is exposed, though.
You like it? I like it.
If we're going farther than this, we gotta go here.
Hey. Stop 8.
Well, not a bad outcome for Jessica. It wasn't what they were planning, but she did open it up and did promote one of their stones behind the guard.
Not really.
Oh, there's a lot more room for error.
Kind of like the draw better.
Okay, let's do the draw.
Yeah.
Let's make the
She's
draw.
there. It's horrible.
Okay, well, we'll sweep it to the right spot. We'll sweep it back if it's
Okay.
heavy.
Yeah.
Remembering that it is Rachel Homan with the final stone in this end. Trying to split the rings to lie 2.
We
We're
close.
two-line, guys. Take it to the
Does
back.
not want to give Heather Netawin the opportunity to play the double and be lying 2 behind the corner guard. That's why the placement of where this goes is so important.
Still hasn't moved yet.
Okay.
Looks like lots, guys, just here.
Gotta go.
Look up.
We're going deep.
And there's the double that she did not want.
Quarter.
You can see if you move that red stone that is behind the guard up about even 8 inches, 6 inches. The shot is not there because it drives directly onto the yellow.
Jessica Mayer now a chance to clean things up for her team.
Whoa! Whoa! No! No!
Come on up.
Pearl! Come on!
Needs to finish up. Gets the one. She will miss that red stone, though, and that's a break for Rachel Homan.
It is too thin.
Should say move it an inch?
You want freeze?
Yeah.
Bump it a bit?
Just an inch.
Okay.
Freeze is great too, though.
Yeah.
Some more weight, just a hair more.
You like same?
This spot's
Little
not
more.
quite as quick.
Yeah.
Good discussion, mapping the ice in terms of where the slip paths are. Some of that has to do with how much action there has been in that particular
Line
path.
only.
Sometimes it has to do with how much the rock will curl, because of course as it curls 6 feet sideways,
Back 8.
that weight
Freeze
comes
it.
off.
No bounce. No bounce at all.
We're to it.
We're not on it yet.
Okay.
Pearl.
Freeze it, guys. Yep. Hard. Hard.
And that late finish.
Sorry, Allie.
Take this, Wicket.
Really seems, Kathy, until the rock starts to slow down and dig in, then it seems to finish hard at the end.
Good sweep. Just had to curl up.
9, 5, 10.
9, 5, 10.
Nine, 5.
Clean.
9, 3, 9, 5.
Whoa.
Clean. 9, 3.
Clean.
Whoa. Clean. Yep. Yep.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Did you get that, Heather?
No, I didn't. I got an 8-6. That makes no sense.
Okay, draw pass.
You want to throw a board?
Whatever you know best.
Control. Control. Control.
Now with that backing gone, it
We're
makes
up.
this
Oh, no.
shot a little bit easier for Team Homan and for Emma.
Clean. Close. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Like to roll away a little bit, get the play away from that corner guard and those stones.
Roll it.
You get that little bit of a roll.
So Emma Miskew makes the hit, and it is Rachel Homan, line 2.
She missed it.
Okay.
It was 9.5 though.
I think that double's there.
Okay.
I think so.
Leave it, yeah.
Same weight. 9, 5, 10. Control.
Okay, 9, 5 to 10.
Let's go, Beth.
You saw Heather Nedohin line up that double. Is that more so looking ahead, depending on where this stone's going to go?
Yeah, because she can't see very much of that red.
Speaking of red, you see some red stones around the button, and that is Stephanie Lotman basically throwing it through. And if you caught a quick look at the overhead, it was really tough for her to get more than one there, so she decides to just throw it away.
Jennifer actually rubbed that yellow stone on her final stone, and so, you know, in one of those situations, you can only make it worse for yourself. The other thing that both teams have to be concerned of, that's just the fifth end over there. And there's the thinking time would have been pretty extensive, and the time clocks do tick.
So sometimes you got to take your medicine. Instead of trying to play with those rocks around the forefoot, she throws it through, picks up her single, and trails by one.
Should be close for there, eh?
Lead's good. Line's pretty good. On its own. Looks heavy. Looks really heavy. Whoa.
Can spread the stones out as far as they can. Need to outcount the yellow on the other side, so they need full 12.
Let that die. Let it die. Let it die at the end. We are dying. You gotta finish. Whoa, at the end. Oh, just by fade. Okay.
Okay.
That almost backed up.
This way.
Yeah.
Definitely did not finish as they thought it would.
It died down a bit, though.
Yeah.
It did die down a bit.
Yeah, it did.
He's getting contradicting statements. He said, finish it. Can't go.
Get that roll your way, Jess.
Okay.
Try and get to be shot.
Okay.
Just that 10, 10, 5. It's straight here, guys.
Yeah. All right, Heather, like you can. Nice 10, 10, 5.
Let's go, Hooch. You got her. Heather. 9-5?
No, 9-9.
Oh, yeah,
pretty
no,
close.
It's straight.
Yeah.
We know that weight better.
I think 2's fine.
Yeah, I'm just saying we don't want to leave that short either. Like maybe.
No, because she'll freeze through it, I think, if we're behind that.
But if we're open, I think she'll hit it.
Yeah, exactly. And then we hit for 2.
Yeah, but if we go here and we're short, it could be bad. Whereas if we go here and we're a bit short, it's at least.
Do you like the same thing?
Could try the same thing.
Here.
It's quick, AM. Like it feels quicker.
Yeah.
We've seen the line.
Yep.
Half open's pretty good.
The 8 alley. Yeah. Okay, she got it.
A good discussion, and I agree with Rachel very much that if you are wide open, that she's going to play the hit at it. I also agree that if you come behind the tee line, she may decide to freeze. Okay. Although I wouldn't go to the bank on that one.
Another inch buried. Yeah. I don't want to be fully buried though.
It's quick here.
You watched it die there, right?
Yeah. I don't think it'll do that again though, Rach.
Yours did.
Mine died?
Yeah, in the quick path.
Okay.
Well, we'll calling
stay
back
close.
8 and it went top 8. Okay. We'll stay close.
We'll stay close.
You can get off it and watch it die. Okay. Same as I've been throwing? It's quick. It's the quick path of what you've been throwing.
So, Kathy, you heard my interview with her in the 5th end. What were your thoughts in her comments?
I thought they were great. You know, she's right. You don't slide perfectly all the time, and you don't just give up on the rock if you don't come out exactly at the target. And she's managing to pull off some great shots, even though she's not sliding clean.
Full 8.
Gotta go.
Gotta be there.
Come on, Allie.
Gotta be full 8.
If they want full 8, they really got to work hard here because this thing is going to come up well short.
That's not quick.
They did everything they could.
She talked about that draw in 4 to pick up her single,
It's coming down.
about giving her some confidence, but
it's coming down. We have
obviously still some trouble in certain spots with that draw weight.
Well, and you know, when you have lost a bit of the feel. Sometimes it's just so easy and
Heather.
you know exactly what it feels like.
Nice
But when
firm
you
hands.
don't
Go, Hooch, you got her.
really have a good feel for draw weight, your team is saying it's quick because they're comparing it to other sheets, they're comparing it to other games, they're comparing it to what they've thrown, and they're giving you the best they can. But that can be something completely different in your mind than it is in theirs.
So that opens the door now for Heather Nedewin. Her final stone here in 6 without hammer. Makes the play on her own stone, but loses both yellow. And now is the split there for 2.
Well, they're looking at it.
She can get that. I thought we could stay. It came up at the end.
Sure,
I wanted to.
It'll come off the yellow stone. So in this particular case, you're playing to not only go there, but you can actually afford to hit it off this yellow stone and have it come this way. And then, of course, your shooter will roll towards the center.
If it goes by, get it right by.
Okay.
Get it right through.
So in essence, half a Weagle.
Back line?
About a quarter amp. Yeah.
Okay, let's make it good. You got this.
Of course, her lead, Lisa Weagle, made a name for herself with the Scotties, making those amazing tick shots. And now Rachel Homan, final rock here in 6.
Whoa.
Trying to make the play on her own red stone. A little split and a chance for 2.
No. Off. Back line. No. Definitely through.
Gotta come a long way.
Off. Never.
Needs a big finish now. Try catch a piece. Get enough of that red stone. Drag it in. Yes.
She did.
And the shooter will stick around.
That's a great shot. She used that yellow stone.
So after a miss with her first, a nice recovery with her second stone and 2 points.
Sorry about the first.
Back with more after this. She talked about her struggles with draw weight and getting some confidence back, and after a miss, she certainly rebounded back.
Well, to me, it's the key shot, not only because of the shot that she makes, but the timing of it. You could hear the frustration in her voice. Knows all along that when Heather rolls out, she's got the opportunity to make this shot. That yellow stone acts as a catcher for her. Grabs it, they played it perfectly. Manages to turn a deuce out of a miss on her first one.
It is a great shot, and it's a key shot, and it's brought to you by Scotties Tissue, the perfect touch of design and softness. So with that key shot, she picks up 2. And as you see the scoreboard, the first 2 of the entire game, we started off with 3 blanks, a couple singles, and now a 3-1 lead for Rachel Homan.
Great judge.
Nice throw.
So I liked like 15.
Yeah.
Yep.
Line's
98.
pretty good.
98.
Where are we? 4-5. Okay, let it work a little.
Let it move.
Let it
Gotta
work.
move a lot.
No, we're 6.
No, we're good. 6,
Let it work.
7. Whoa.
Whoa.
It's getting better.
5, 6.
We can wait.
Gotta move. Now go. Go. Hard, Jess. Go. Come on, tuck it. Go. You gotta go.
As that rock settles into the 12-foot, update now, sheet D, Sherry Madaw, Val Sweeting. And Val Sweeting with a 4-2 lead in 6. Final stone on the way here for Madaw.
Well, you saw those yellow stones in the house for Sherry Madaw. Try to utilize anything this end to generate the deuce. It did not happen.
The Lees on the brush, Lee Merklinger, Lee Armstrong, a nice hit. So a single for Sherry Madaw in a critical game for her at 1-3. She can't afford to drop to 4 losses. She's within 1.
Stay with him. Yep. Clean, clean, clean. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Very similar end so far to
Great
5.
throw, Alex.
It's a very nice hit and roll back to the center, which means now
Normal.
Heather has to start to do
Right on the
something with those
nose.
stones.
Let's go, Jess. You got her.
Normal. Close. Close. Yeah. Hard. Really hard. Gotta go. Whoa. 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 Roll it. Roll it.
Jessica Mayer
Sit, sit, sit.
makes 2 red stones go away, cleans up the house a little bit.
9.
Nice shot. Hey. Same shot.
Another update for you. Renee Sonnenberg at 1-3 facing Chelsea Carey, that 2-2 record. And final stone on the way here from the team from the Fort Rouge Curling Club in Winnipeg.
Well, you can see that Sonnenberg stone when we showed you what the house looked like, nicely welded to the Carey stone. No point making a play against that, and so Chelsea will elect to draw to the center.
Lean it. Close. Yep.
Yep. Yep, yep.
Yep.
Very nice. Okay. One yellow.
And nice draw weight as she finds the Tim Hortons button. So there is the single point. 4-3 in that crucial contest as well.
No, I like the top one.
Why that?
10, 10, 5.
10, 10.
Oh, no. 10.
No, 10, 5.
Never.
10, 5.
Coming down a little bit. Come on over.
Come on.
Okay, 6.
Just a little full out of her hand. You can see that that stone was really trying to move. And I think without that little bit of extra ice that she inadvertently took, it would have rolled underneath both the red and the corner yellow. So good read of Heather. The ice.
Weed's good. Yes. Lead. Hack. Lead. Hack up. Yep.
Emma Miskew comes into action this morning. Third amongst thirds here. When it comes to percentages, nice little hit. And they'll lie to.
Well, that was the risk with playing that down weight. They almost lost that and rubbed on the top one after coming off of it because it looked like it was going so straight. It is that quieter weights that will really move, and once they start to break, they go very, very hard.
10.5.
There's a look at Homan's fifth. Heather Smith, obviously lots of experience as well. And if you curl long enough, Kathy, as you know, so many connections in the game, as there is Beth Iskew and Peters, and Iskew played with Heather Smith for Nova Scotia back in 2004 as teammates in the Scotties.
Yes. No roll.
Whoa.
Oh, 10-5. Shoot.
And the reason they didn't want the roll is, well, not only is it second shot, but more importantly, if it stays out, it's something that they can tap up, they can run, they can utilize, but being buried, not much they can do with it.
It's a bit less. Wait.
Top 8. Line's good. T-line. Weight's good. T-line. Full 8. We're there. Okay, full 8. T-line.
Looking to lure Heather away from that corner guard. Try to place a stone on the tee line on the other side of the house.
Heart. Keep going. Farther. Heart. Okay.
And Holman does lie 2 now. Without Hammer here in 7, Heather Nettowith down by 2. It's been a very close game so far this morning at the MTS Center.
I like 15 still.
Yeah. Well, my 14.9 was short.
Yeah, I know. Still like
15, I think. Does this look like good ice?
Oh, yeah.
15. Line's nice.
Right.
Line's nice.
4, 5.
Line's nice.
We got room.
Whoa.
Got room.
Whoa, room, girls.
No.
6,
Room,
7.
girls.
No. No, ladies. No.
Sit. Whoa. Okay.
And that slides back to be second shot.
Okay. Was that long? 14.5? 2. Okay. Wow, that's...
Kathy, we talked about your game plan at the beginning of this match.
Gee.
Have things
It's
played out the way
going
you
well.
thought?
I just hesitant to take so
Well,
much.
for Heather,
I
yeah, it
was
was
gonna ask for
keeping
more.
things
You were gonna ask for
relatively
more?
simple. One of the things that we said yesterday in the game against Sweeting is that Heather got up quite a bit and left a lot of rocks in play. It's different today because she's down a couple of points, and so she needs those rocks in play. And in terms of Rachel, she made that big draw. 4.
Mine's really good.
Yeah, picked up her single. That
She
one
did.
settled back
She
4.
told you that she felt like she had more confidence, and even though she missed on her first one last end, she came back with a great split.
Yes, keep it high. Go. Hard. Roll it to the center, Allie. Go.
And a nice control shot there, and Homan lies 3.
You need to sweep that all the way. It's not a good spot for it.
Okay. To leave it there so it's harder to freeze and be shot. So at least if she freezes and it's not shot, we can.
I can't blast out though.
Or maybe Emma just knew that we weren't rolling.
Rachel preferred the roll there, Kathy?
Yeah, they're very much on the different page. Emma's saying, you know, if we leave it there, it's easier to be shot.
If I roll
But
a foot in, yeah.
I agree with Rachel. If you move it further out, you've got a chance
Really
to
went
slash
for it.
at it.
What was the weight like? Okay.
If Heather Corner freezes on this stone that was just left there by Rachel Homan, it's going to be quite
105 to
difficult
110.
for Rachel to get rid of
Want to
it.
be right on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we can be shot, but let's make sure we're frozen there for a second.
Okay, let's go, Heather. $112.
Do it. Fine. Stay with for line. Whoa, that's line. Might have to go for line. Yeah. Yep. Yes. Where?
To it.
Okay. Whoa.
Bumping.
Bumping. Stay with it.
Bumping.
No bump.
No.
No bump. No bump. No bump. No bump. Great shot, Heather. 14-7, Jess. It's okay.
Let's go. What did you say that was 12?
Nice throw. That was good. 14-7.
Didn't want that bump though.
The reason she didn't want that bump is that from the hack, Rachel can see all of it. If she can get just to the inside, make it go away.
Sorry? This is what I'm after? I threw this a couple times.
Okay, feel weight.
Final stone for Rachel Homan here in 7.
Hard. Whoa.
Throwing that big weight, trying to blast that yellow stone out of there. And she's successful. Shooter will stick around. And Heather Nedewin will be playing against 3 with her final stone.
That turn was tight.
Sweep. Sweep.
I seen them go super straight, so I just called off for a half second.
That was tight to the guard and still. Like, be honest about it a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
So Kathy, for a player that admits that maybe she doesn't have her A game today and not playing with full confidence, yet getting it done, that's got to be a positive, isn't it, considering the score, considering how this game has gone, and she hasn't brought her A game today?
You know, she's made a lot of shots. I think that, you know, her comment to you at the break was really about, you know, sometimes just not sliding straight at the stick, but fighting to get the rock back to the target as much as you can.
Heather Nedewin now her final stone. Playing against 3 red rocks. Needs to hold the shooter.
Very nice, Heather.
And a great shot as she will pick up her single. Homan leads and has hammer when we return.
Tough one, girls. We had opportunities. We did.
It's been an entertaining roar of the rings so far in Winnipeg, Manitoba. At the end of this week, both the men's and women's team will be crowned, and they'll be off to Russia to represent our country proudly. We bring you back to our morning action here. Our feature game has been very close. Heather Nedohin, Rachel Homan. It was the single by Nedohin. So it's a 1-point game now. Homan has the hammer now with action underway in 8.
Great spot.
Well, Lisa made that perfect Weagle shot that we talk about all the time. She made the split tick on the first one. Just a lovely throw. That's why you see those two really far corner guards. And she will be attempting it again.
Little left. No, gotta wait. Off, Allie. Get off. Close. Little left. No, don't touch it. Just back line.
Never. No, gotta curl.
Never. Go hard, Em. That's fine. Nice throw, Elise. It's good.
And the shooter does stick around. Meantime, look at the rocks in play between Sherry Middaugh and Val Sweeting. Now, Val looks to have shot rock, back 4, back button. And this looks to be a play, Kathy, I believe, for possibly 3.
Yeah, for sure.
Val Sweeting and her team, a very nice story so far. They came in from the pre-trials. They qualified. They have a 3-1 record. Final stone here on the way.
She's got the catcher on the outside.
Hit the red. Moved them around, and actually not the result she was looking for. She will get the single yellow, so she'll pick up 1. And it's 5-3 for Val Sweeting after 7 over Sherry Middaugh.
Where do I need to hit it, Rach? Just get the 1. Sorry? Quarter is close. Quarter? Thinner than I thought it was.
For Allison, she's being asked to remove the front one. She's looking at making the double peel and also removing the yellow stone that is over to the wing. I heard Rachel saying just worry about the first one. Second one is the bonus.
It works.
And with last rock, those corner guards are not bad to have anyways.
2.
Let's go just 17 and a half.
When you played, Kathy, how did you feel about these morning games, getting up this early and being ready to compete?
You know what? I'm usually not what you would call a morning person. I know that's shocking to you.
I'm going to hold comment here for a change.
Over. You know what? When you are in a competition, you look at the draw, you know your mornings. I actually started to really enjoy them playing because the ice is at its best.
We're at 2.
That's okay. Here's fine. Here's fine. We're right to your room.
Yeah, actually we are.
17-1.
Okay, good throw, Jess.
Okay, yep. This one's even thinner.
And you always have a break between draws. With the Scotties and the Brier, you always have games or days where you play morning, afternoon, evening, and you're trying to find a place where you can eat and eat quickly and rest and do all those things. You know you always have the draw after the game that you play off, and that's a really nice luxury that these teams don't usually get at national competitions.
To that point, Kathy, what if you have a terrible loss? Sometimes you want to get right back at it, don't you?
Yeah, sometimes you do. You just want to get back out there and pretend that it never happened. But, you know coming into this event, and it has been, scripted for a very long time, what the draw will be like. And that is part of the mental preparation, knowing how you will deal with momentum that you get and that you have to pause potentially overnight. Your recovery time is longer. Those are all things that the teams will have thought about and worked through prior to coming here.
As we watch Beth Iskew deliver her stone, live look at Renee Sonnenberg, Chelsea Carey. Very tight battle, 4-3. Chelsea Carey leading. Final stone, though, belongs to Renee Sonnenberg. And she has to play a tough, it looks to be a run back to try make the double and remove those yellow stones. It's hard to see, but Carey does have a yellow one there on the button.
She does indeed. It was just underneath Lonnie. Now you can see it. Trying to bring that red stone on the side into play.
Curl up, run it back, get both. I don't know if she moved it enough. Yes, she did. She did. Red is counting. So nice shot from Renee Sonnenberg. And her Olympic dreams on the line as well with that 1-3 record. She'll tie it up at 4 after 7.
Now this is definitely a defensive call with Last Rock. What she could absolutely choose to do is to utilize either of those corner guards and go around. There's going to be stones in play for Heather. And of course Heather will utilize one of those right now.
You guys like this, or do you like another guard?
I like another guard.
I'm tempted for another guard, Heather.
Yeah, and then she comes around.
Okay.
So come around.
And there's a really good example. I talked to Beth the other night about how does she know when to sort of push her point a little bit more with Heather. And she said, you know, I'll pitch an idea out there. And when they first started to play together, she was trying to convince her or sell her on ideas. And that didn't work as effectively as now she'll throw it out. She did.
Beth,
I'm thinking another guard.
give you a hair more.
And Heather threw it right
and
back.
when Heather threw it right back, and she said if Heather's quite firm, she just stops talking. If she's kind of on the fence, then she'll come down and start to discuss the merits of the shot. It's like any relationship. You get to know each other, what works for each other.
Line's tight.
Line's tight. Gotta go.
Can I have a coffee, Kathy?
No, you can.
Really tight.
This is what works for us. I say no.
Where are we? 4, 3.
Okay, chip off the guard. Yep.
It's okay.
Holy. That rock, that felt funny.
Well, it looked like it went right out of your
it
hand.
just felt funny in the heart and everything.
There could have been some sort of debris underneath it because it definitely ran a path that you wouldn't expect.
It just went like crazy out of your hand. Curious if they didn't show.
I thought I cleaned it, but
Yep. Yeah, you threw this a little wider, but a couple.
And so now changing tactics.
Yeah. Stay close on
She was peeling a guard and now knows with 3 stones up in front, you can only run one side and there's going to be another side and you're going to be chasing. So if you manage to make a good one, you may still be able to get a deuce out of this end. And scoring an 8 is never a bad idea.
It's got to be so frustrating, though, Kathy. This sport is hard enough. This competition here hard enough. But when you have bad breaks like that, it's not like it's the Scotties or the Brier where you have a chance the following year to rebound and pick it up and try to do better. This is every 4 years, and it's so magnified with every game, every shot.
Good.
You know, I do a lot of public speaking, and one of the things that I say to a lot of the young teams is that you really have to make the most out of every opportunity that you have, because a lot of these teams, including the Homan team, are thinking 4 years down the road. You don't know what will happen in your life. You don't know if school will take you somewhere else, an employer will take you somewhere else. Things happen in your life that you cannot predict at this moment, and so when you have an opportunity, make the most out of it all the time.
What's interesting, too, you look at a team, though, like Brad Jacobs, a young team. They're going to have a lot of years together, you would assume, as long as they're healthy and things go right. But the pressure, you look at a guy last night like Glenn Howard, and how does your heart not go to a guy like that after a game like that, who's been a very classy player for many years and worked so hard for 4 years? It's so tough on them. We obviously call the games, you get to know the players, and you follow the tour. And it's very tough. It's a much different feel, a much different bond spill, much different
This
tournament.
event, no question about it.
Okay, good. That works.
She will stick around right at the back. We talked at the beginning of the show about the skips. They were really close statistically. It was the momentum and the attitude that was different. The huge edge to Heather Nedohin this morning. Look at those draw numbers, though. Still the Achilles heel for Rachel Homan.
Heather Nedohin came in to this match 4th overall among skips. Those are the player comparisons. They're brought to you by Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Like Jess's moved on ours. She had enough.
Okay.
Okay, let's make it good. You know your weight?
Yeah.
T-line? A little
Line
above?
now.
Yeah.
Well, I like the call. That stone at the back of the house,
Because of where we are.
very
Okay.
tough to stick around on, and even if you do,
Okay.
it's the 4. So this is the decision to try to make a stone better make the draw weight, maybe still find a way to score 2 here in 8.
Gotta go. No. It's gotta curl.
A lot of teams have philosophies, Kathy, and when they'd like to score. I know you can't control that all the time, but some teams say they'd rather score in 8, or maybe they'd rather score in 9. Did you ever have that philosophy?
Oh, for sure. You want to, if you're able to score in 8 or have hammer in 8, maybe you force your opponent to 1 in 9 and you have last rock coming home. 8 is always huge.
Hard, Allie, go!
Nice shot. Good.
Good weight for Rachel.
Less ice.
Nice, perfect weight. Good job, Rach.
Tried to roll it to get it started, but still not enough. Maybe buried a bit.
Yeah.
She might roll out and we can get that. She's throwing a lot of weight at this. It's not a lot of ice.
Yeah. This is pretty straight.
Definitely seen today that this piece of ice right here is pretty straight.
Huh? What are you throwing? Just that 10.5, 11.
I had 10.5 last time, right?
I think so.
10.4. I was just a hair wide, a little bit.
Okay.
10.5, Kathy. That's the hog to hog time.
Yeah, it is.
Nice. She got her.
10.5 here.
My goodness, they have lots of rocks every time we look over here.
They certainly do. Jennifer Jones, Stephanie Lawton, a lot of rocks in play. Jennifer, obviously the red stones. Stephanie appears to be shot stone back button, and Jennifer's coming down for another look.
Whoa! Whoa!
Just have to be a little more.
Whoa! Just clean.
Meantime, in our feature game, Heather makes the hit, keeps the shooter around, and lies 2.
You just never know, hey? What the heck's nice?
I would just hate to not nut it.
Yeah.
And have my shooter. Feel like this better? I guess if I throw more weight, it's going to run. Okay, let's go.
Well, and sometimes when you get to the other end, you see things a little bit differently. And instead of just changing the call from the hack, Jennifer went back down and took a look at it, was thinking maybe the in-turn tap was there for 2. But on second thought, they're going back to the original plan.
Meantime, on our feature sheet, Rachel Homan, final stone, facing 2 rocks. And she'll hit it on the nose. So that's her single. So Rachel will lead 4-2 after 8. In the meantime, we're going to stick with Jennifer Jones, Stephanie Lawton, and see this final rock as well.
Yeah, for sure.
I knew you had. I just saw the footprints there.
Yeah.
Couldn't hurt it. Good.
So Jennifer Jones, you see the house, you see the skip. Final stone coming off that yellow one here, Kathy.
On the outside, so the in-turn. Thin double.
Caitlin Laws calling the line. Late sweep now. Get one, get them both. What a shot.
Oh, but wait for
and
3.
she spills it enough. Count them 3.
That's a brilliant shot.
Sometimes coming back down and having another look pays off there, Kathy.
That is a great shot.
Nice shot.
Was the 3 a bonus? I don't think they counted on 3, did they?
Well, they obviously saw that it was there. They're playing for 2, but when you get 3, that is just a great curling shot.
So Jones with a commanding lead in our feature game. Rachel Homan up 4-2 and Heather Neto, and more action from the MTS Center to come.
The pre-trials was a great test for us. We had a lot of tough games. You know, we don't try to do things the hard way, but for now it's working. So you know, we'll try to run with it a bit, but hopefully, you know, in the future we can make things a little easier on ourselves.
That was one of our biggest events of the year, the pre-trials there, and we've only been together for 3 months, so to be able to put something together in 3 months, and we're starting to really feel good as a team, and I really like our chances.
I think a lot of people like their chances as well. They were great in the pre-trials. They're fantastic here thus far. Brad Jacobs versus John Morris. That is our feature game this afternoon with Vic, Linda, and Russ. 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time right here on TSN as we look at the standings. If you want to talk about seeding, those 2 guys weren't at the top, but I'll tell you what, they're looking real good right now. Brad Jacobs 4-0. Kevin Martin there at 4-0 as well. And John Morris, a great story with his team. They are 3-1. In 2009 at the trials, 3 losses on the men's side was not good enough. On the women's side, in Edmonton, 3 losses got you a tiebreaker. So every game so crucial as we continue with round robin play in our feature matchup. It is Rachel Homan on top of Heather Nedohin 4-2 here. Nedohin does have the hammer with action underway in 9.
Just through. Nothing.
On those, you want to make sure you at least clip the guard.
6, 5. Oh, yeah.
15 here, 14-8. Yep.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Allison Kreviazek with the miss. That opens the door now for Team Nedohin. Jessica Mayer, second stones for the Nedohin team out of the Saville Sports Center in Edmonton.
5.
A beautiful facility in the City of Champions. Had the pleasure of curling there for a few years.
Before they were the City of Champions.
It's been a tough few years.
We've had such great curling events in that city, though, Brian. They're just great hosts to curling. They have a great NHL team. You and I always talk local rivalries.
I think Brad Jacobs would agree with you. He had a pretty good time in Edmonton.
Get rid of this thing.
Well, not taking any chances this time on Allison's and playing it cute, just going to make that guard go away. And that has a lot to do with that stone just thrown by the Nedohin team coming short and guarding locked.
This one needs to finish up too, Kathy.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. They will get the one in the house at the back, but another miss.
She got the one in the back, but she's not going to be very happy with those throws, and that's the biggest thing.
No. What do you think about more like a board? Or
in that situation, Kathy, when you had a teammate maybe struggling with 2 shots, do you say anything? Can you say anything?
It really depends. As we look at the Chelsea-Carey-Renee Sonnenberg game with Chelsea facing 2. You know what? That's the thing, that when you play as a team, you know what to say to players when they miss. Sometimes you just give them space. Sometimes you give them the encouragement they need. They'll let you know.
Every personality obviously different as we look now at Chelsea Carey. Her final stone here in the 8th end. A tight battle with Renee Sonnenberg, all locked up at 4, playing the hit on the red rock in the forefoot.
Right to it. Good. Nice shot. One yellow.
And nicely done. She will make the hit, pick up a single.
And they played that quieter weight on our feature sheet, hoping that they would actually move that Yellowstone in the house and behind. They got it to move into the house, but it still does a little bit protect that Homan stone in the forefoot.
Take control. Can I throw more like board?
Control? Board? Or sorry, board? Yeah, okay.
Emma not disagreeing with Rachel's call, just wanting to throw a little bit less weight than the initial call.
Over on sheet D, Sherry Middaugh facing Val Sweeting. Middaugh with the red stones and coming into action this morning, Kathy. Sherry Middaugh had the top numbers when it comes to skips. Final stone, she needs a grade drop.
She does. She's made some really, really good ones, some great freezes that I've seen this week.
Middaugh out of the Coldwater and District Curling Club in Ontario. Lee Merkinger, Lee Armstrong, they're on the brush. Big scrub to get it by that Yellowstone. They will, Kathy, and they'll find the button. A very nice draw weight from Sherry Middaugh. Her number is impressive so far in Winnipeg. She is down by 1, though, after 8 without hammer.
And Emma Miskew successfully removing that stone belonging to Heather Nedohin at the top of the house and rolled the shooter in. For Team Homan, not only do they not want to give up 2, they'd love to force Heather to take 1 here at 9 and have Last Rock coming home and a 1-point edge.
Oh, we're on the front. Hard! No, we're not! Go!
Yeah, we're on the front. We're on the front. We're on the front. Okay, 14-5.
And how this end has changed.
Definitely the pressure momentum has switched.
I asked you the question about how you can pick up a teammate verbally. Yeah. Well, there's one way to do it. Emma Miskew did it just with her actions and her throwing ability. In the end has certainly taken a turn after Allison Kreviazek had a couple of tough shots, and now timeout being called by the Homan team.
No, it is a decision time. They'll call on Earl Morris. for his views.
Each team gets 2 timeouts, 90 seconds of thinking time.
So what do you think? You do?
If we peel that, this is my last shot. This is your last shot? Yeah. So then, this is your last shot? Yeah, I threw one already. So I think we peel.
So if you're looking to come around or the peel and try to guard with M's, I think the draw is a shot at this point.
Draws what?
The draw is a shot to come around.
Where do we go?
Well, I mean,
top
don't
8.
leave a double
You
with
can't.
the
You
red
can't
one.
be full 12 because then I can't even get them out.
I think top 8 overlapping the yellow, overlapping the red.
Yeah.
Takes
Even
everything
if we're
away.
biting the floor, that's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Make it. Go ahead.
Okay. Thanks, Earl.
Thanks.
Okay, let's do it.
Those are the options. They were talking about whether they play the peel,
I like biting the floor.
but you are fully committed.
As if we're up here, she might still play that.
Just not wide open.
And you heard the overlap. That's the
to it,
Christmas
that's
tree where you see little pieces of all of the stones, but
we
not
can't do
enough to
that.
really make contact
So
on any.
for sweepers, can't. Okay. We could go right by it. That's not
Love
awful.
Earl Morris. What a cool
We'll let you know
customer.
where
He
it
just
is. Let me know
comes
where the
out,
weight
gives
is.
his
Yeah.
opinion very
That's
quietly,
really
and away he goes.
I think speed's pretty good here, Em. I just threw mine a little light.
I think speed's good. I threw mine a little light. I knew it was lighter to my hand.
Okay. Do you think it's a little slower than my draw of the wings? Or?
Yeah, it's definitely slower than the wings, but it's by a lot.
The same as I've been back house.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Just listening on that discussion, I agree, Brian. I really, I do have so much respect for Earl Morris, not only as a player and a coach and all of those things, but he makes really good use of his timeouts. There's not a lot of dead air. He gives his opinion. They can choose to do what they want with it, but it is very informed. Here's what I think, and here's why.
Line's great. Top 12. Hard. Get it here.
Emma Miskew is her final
Just
stone in
bite,
9.
Easy, easy, easy. Just bite.
Whoa,
Get it,
whoa. It's there.
They're playing it a little bit deeper, but a little bit of a change. They didn't want it to over curl so that that hole that's there was bigger.
What do you think? How'd that feel?
Watch out.
We were still able to drag it.
Because I thought I was trying, my last draw I was back 12 biting.
Yeah.
I tried to throw a few feet less, and you swept it the whole way to top 12.
Yeah, it definitely was less.
Yeah.
But
it's all right.
Okay, Em.
Wish I could throw the same
Great
draw
line.
path twice.
Whoa. Sorry?
I said I wish I'd have the same draw path twice, so I could figure out.
Not convinced that her stones are matched.
Because she just plugs it.
No.
Just talking it through, Beth.
Yep. Just thinking
I don't
it
mind
through.
this. Double. Or
What about moving the back one? Back line?
No.
What? Moving the back one
I don't
with
like
back
that.
line?
Yeah, you can tap this back. I like that.
Clean in the front, you guys.
And you get this, Beth.
Yeah, but if you get that off the button, then there's still a shot for one.
And if you don't, you're
yeah,
doing
if you're
this.
tight, you do that.
I'd like to see Beth go down.
Back
line,
line.
10.
So 13 and a half, 14. Beth.
It's a big
Got
shot, and it's a big moment in
go,
this
Beth.
game, and it is the 9th end. This is
Yep,
one of those
there you
times
go.
where
13 and a half.
Beth's
Playing it
not
tight,
bought
right?
in. It'd be important to go down, make sure that she looks at it, has the discussion instead of hollering up and down the ice. It doesn't give a lot of confidence.
Let's go, Beth. Crisp release.
Positive reaffirmation.
13.
Back one. Yeah. Yep. Hard. Hard.
Beth Hiskew, her final stone here in 9.
Hard. Whoa. Whoa.
Watch your shooter.
And they'll hit the red stone,
That's
move
fine.
them around,
Well done.
and Team Holman continues to lie 3.
Same way we've been coming here. Okay. So is that board weight?
Yeah.
It's a dangerous stone to leave there, so Rachel will attempt to hit it and probably roll a little bit to the broom side to protect the stone.
Over on sheet B, Jennifer Jones, Stephanie Lawton, and for a change, not a lot of rocks in play between these two teams. You see the red stone belonging to Jennifer, top button. At this point of the game, 8th end, Kathy, you peel it out and blank, or you just try to take the 1 at this point?
Well, I think that she'll probably try to take the 1 to change the momentum to allow them to get those guards up first.
Coming down a little bit.
First, so they got to get by their own guard. Sweep it by their yellow. Yes, they do. They make the hit and stick around. So it is a single point for Stephanie Lawton. And a 6-3 advantage for Jennifer Jones. Jennifer has the hammer and up by 3 after 8. But as we've seen at these trials so far, anything can happen.
That is a fact.
Whoa, whoa. No. Right off. Stay with it. Yep. Hard.
Rachel Homan
Good.
removes that yellow stone, which could have been very dangerous.
And stays right there, which is the most important thing.
Splitting hairs. It's good. They jump lines when you get off this.
Nice weight.
Nice throw.
Nice call. We had to let it jump.
Yeah. Leaving it wide open.
There was no in between.
No. 3/4. Wow, a little left.
Playing the run straight back on that yellow guard into the stone in the 4-foot.
Would the double be there, Kathy, as well, with the rock and the 8-foot?
You mean the one to the left of the broom?
Yes.
You know what? It is, but it's flatter and it's more difficult. Plus, if she's able to make this stone, she can stick it straight back and be buried.
Okay.
Heather Nedewin with her first here in 9. She has the hammer, down by 2. Both these teams coming this morning with 2-2 records. A big scrub the entire way down. Run it back. Can she stick it? Yes, she can.
Very nice.
Now, is there room between the yellow and the red?
That's a great shot.
Nice shot.
Saw exactly where they needed to hit that, remove the stone, and stayed behind the cover.
So they'll likely discuss now, go through the hole, play the slash of the red.
Okay. This is kind of like you can clip it with 3/4, you can get it still with half. I don't mind it.
Okay, let's make it. Okay. Just high side on the rock, Em?
Yeah.
It's a very small hole because you have to take that red stone and bring it straight up 2 feet to see of what the dimension is. So there is, the last time I said there was no hole was the last Canadians and she went through it. So it looks bigger than it is. And so they're playing the red that is in front of the house right behind the broom on the angle.
Just a hair more. Okay, that's great.
You got it, Rach. Let's make it.
Stones tend to run straight, so as long as she hits it on that side, should make the yellow go away.
And the luxury, too, even if she spills her red out, she has the luxury of those red stones in the house already, which is nice to have. Runs it back, sticks it as well, and Rachel Homan, mission accomplished. She lies 3, and now the force is on as Heather Nedewin will have to drop her single.
Oh, back-to-back really good shots by the skips out here today. The run by Heather and then the run back by Rachel.
Great throw. Thanks. Real nice.
I don't think so.
Oh, we're still in the quick, Coach.
Yeah.
Later tonight, Rachel
5 to 10,
Homan will have
Heather.
a big test against Jennifer Jones. Nedewin has Lawton this evening.
Let's
Well,
go.
for Heather, it's a real different shot. Instead of a big weight run, just to settle her nerves, her heart rate. Think about the draw weight, needs a piece of the 4-foot.
A big final stone on the way here from Heather Nedewin. 9th end, drawing against 3. Needs that 4-foot.
Line's fine. Line is fine.
We're okay. Let's go.
14-4. Great throw,
Very
Heather.
nice.
Heather's made some nice draws so far this morning. And another one, when needed most, she gets the single, but we'll play catch up coming home in 10.
It's now time for today's secret word. The secret word is nuggets. Go to finaln.ca and enter this word for your chance to win.
It's the television event that takes you back to the mob wars of the 1940s in LA. Mob City, a three-part series from The Walking Dead's Frank Darabont, starts tonight at 9 Eastern, exclusively on Bravo. And you see those young ladies watching, the one with the Martin toucan, that is Haley Nedowin, Heather's daughter. Of course, Heather and Dave both in action. She'll be cheering Mom on, who has some work to do here in the 10th end. As Rachel Homan has a 4-3 advantage. She also has hammer over Heather Nedowin. Both these teams, Kathy coming in with a 2-2 record. And we've seen it many times before. Lisa Weigel with that beautiful tick shot.
She plays it so often, so well. So many people wait till the 10th end to throw it, if they throw it at all. And then it's tough to have high expectations of making it when you don't throw it all the time. She throws it all the time.
Go a little higher. Little bit higher. Whoa, don't touch it. A little more room. No. Yeah. No.
It's like 1.5.
Okay, here is fine.
Maybe
it's a little higher than, no,
it's
Lainey Peters attempting to put up another guard out front.
It's there. Okay, good, Lainey.
All right, other way. Okay. It's about a halfway guard.
This will probably move a little more. Okay.
Val Sweeting is from Vegreville, Alberta. Her team curls out of the Saville Sports Center in Edmonton, and she has become one of the great stories here in Winnipeg. Taking on Sherry Madoff, final stone.
Hard, you got it, guys. Go hard.
And she has a hit. Yeah, she has a hit in the 9th end, and she will stick it for her single. So Val Sweeting in control. 10th end coming back. Sherry Madoff will have the hammer, down by 2, and Sherry does not want to drop to 4 losses.
Well, and a great shot by Lisa Weigel made it better than the first one. Both of the guards off by the foam bumpers.
One? Yeah.
Great throws.
Sorry.
Wonder how often they look at her and just say, "You are outstanding." She really is that good.
A lot of times at the recent Scotties, that's for sure. She made shot after shot for them.
Easy line. Got it. Go, 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 go. You're okay. You're over. Easy. Whoa. Calm down.
Oh yeah, we're over sweep. I was full on grunting there.
Hold it, guys.
Sit. Oh God, Beth. Good.
I'll swap you.
Here. Okay. Oh. I tried my darndest.
Good effort. Heel.
And so, clear game plan for Rachel Homan. Get those guards off. And for Heather Nedowin, there still are 5 rocks out front. That's, even though some of them are far over, there are things that you can hide behind, things that can be jammed onto.
Allison missed a few of these earlier in the game.
The last end she missed 2.
And actually, that'll get rid of a couple. And with that action and spin, that is a fantastic shot for Rachel Homan's team. Nice shot from Allison Kreviazuk.
It is. It was an almost miss, and instead she made contact with 3 stones and got a couple off the front and rolled it out, and she knows that.
She's got that. She's working the little grin there, but after a tough game, she'll take it.
A little too positive.
Hair wide. Line's good. Same weight. Same weight.
Did you get 40?
Yeah. 37. 2. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's fine. Easy. Higher the better, Lainey. Higher the better. Nicely done, Jess.
Good.
Instead of throwing into the center, Heather's throwing to the wings, trying to utilize those
again.
corner guards,
Okay,
hoping
hair
that
less ice.
there might be a jam.
Hair less ice, she said.
Yeah.
Just trying to move those guards around, find it a more difficult spot for the Homan team to remove.
Heel.
Clean. Yep. Clean. Clean. Good, Allie.
Okay.
Okay, 17.
Let's go, Beth. You got her.
Two.
2-1. Right here.
Need him a little.
Kathy, if you look back on this game, obviously one of the big differences was that nice little split in 6 where Rachel was able to pick up the deuce. What is your game story?
Well, it really does start right there. Heather, struggled and rolled out on that shot, and that gave Rachel a chance. It was a tough split, but she makes the split for 2, and then Heather had to make a great draw in 9 to keep her team in this. They very much still are. Needs to find a way, though, to steal one.
The game story brought to you by M&M Meat Shops, frozen food at its best.
A bit tighter, so hair more.
Beth will again throw a center guard.
Kathy, considering Rachel struggles at times in this event with draw weight, if you're Heather Nedohin, are you going to try your best to force her to make a draw with her final stone?
Oh, for sure.
Meantime, Jennifer Jones having a very solid morning against Stephanie Lawton. A 3-1 record coming in. And this, a draw for 2, and this would likely be handshakes if she makes it.
It's very thin.
All right, well, we could come this way.
We could try it.
Peel's great, though.
Yeah. I don't want to go too thin, though.
It's interesting, too, Kathy, at the last trials, when you talk about Jennifer, she really struggled in Edmonton, but so much focus this time around in her home city.
So much focus, and also I continue to reiterate, I think that little person in her life, the baby that she's had in the last year, Isabella, has given her perspective and made her such a better player because she can just let things go.
Another peel in our feature matchup, and Jennifer uses the backing to pick up her 2, and it is handshake. So you'll hear the crowd. They approve. Jennifer Jones, hometown favorite, picks up an 8-3 victory over Stephanie Lawton, who falls to 2-3. Jennifer Jones now 4-1, and at least for now, stands alone on top of the standings. Down to skip stones now in our 10th then in our feature matchup. Heather Nedohin.
Let's do it.
At the trials in Edmonton, we just talked about them. Nedohin was the alternate for Shannon Clybrink. And now here in 2013 in Winnipeg, hoping to steal one on this Wednesday morning against Rachel Homan.
103. 7-8. Looks like block. 8.
Trying to bury around that corner guard. We've seen a lot of play this way, and I think the reason that they would go this way, even if there are 2, is it's a straighter spot. If you put the stone back at all, it will not move.
And of all the times for Heather to miss, not ideal timing.
And it's not only a miss, her tolerance for sure is to be short.
Those are the 22. Sorry.
No, I walked.
We could go, those are the 20.
Here, feel? Yeah, she's not in. Okay.
That certainly has made things a bit easier now for Rachel Homan. Up by 1 with Hammer here in 10.
Peel. Clean. Clean it.
Peel on the way.
Yep. Yep. Clean. Good.
And now where do you put this stone if you're Heather Nedohin?
You put it right on the back of that stone that you just threw.
Good.
So Rachel would have to draw.
Nice one. Nice. Just blast out.
Oh.
Just a hair less.
Right to it. That's the same ice? Yeah, I think so. I can take a little less. No, if anything, a little more. Okay.
All right, Heather, like you can.
It will be back so far in the house that it would be easier for Rachel Homan to throw big weight at it if it's got any chance of going out. And of course, she doesn't have to stick around because she does have the 1-point lead.
Final stone here for Heather Nedohin in 10. Down by 1, needing a steal.
Right to it. Right to it. Hard. Line's great. Hard.
Okay, okay. Okay.
That's what I needed on my first.
Yeah. Yes.
What was that kick?
113.
Here, same throw. Yeah. Here, take your time.
Can't jam it, you just need to get rid of it. Okay, take your time. Heel?
Same throw, yeah, I'll show it high.
Peanut butter jam sandwich.
Not that we're surprised with the choice. She plays the hit, but a lot of skips may choose to make the draw. She's comfortable with this.
Well, I think most of them with that 1-point edge, Brian, would play this
Still
hit.
would make this instead.
Yeah.
Okay, final stone then here in 10.
Yep, clean. Yep. No.
Rachel Homan gets them both, makes it go away. And she picks up a crucial win here in Winnipeg. 5-3 your final score.
Great game.
And that brings us to the standings, and a huge win for Rachel Homan. She improves to 3-2. Jennifer Jones, as we showed you, she gets the W. She's at 4-1. Sherry Middaugh, Renee Sonnenberg, you see their records at 1-3. You don't want more than 3 losses. Hugs, handshakes, and why not? More action right after this.
The 2013 Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings is brought to you by Tim Hortons. Always fresh, always great tasting coffee.
Two games still remain here at the MTS Center on this Wednesday morning. We're moving our focus now to the match between Chelsea Carey and Renee Sonnenberg as they come home here in 10. This stone just delivered by Christy McDonald. She'll remove 2 red stones, a very nice shot. And it's Renee, still shot stone, top 4. And if you're just joining us now, it is Carey leading 5-4. With Hammer, but a lot of rocks in play here, Kathy.
And Christy missed her first one, which left Chelsea in big trouble. But she made a good one on her second one.
How much can I hit without jamming?
This is the jam.
What?
This is the jam right here.
Like a third? Okay, I can see almost all.
Okay. Well,
Guys, would we be silly?
just hack.
Yeah. So if I guard it, she plays the intern draw?
Okay, come down and talk.
We have 5 minutes, lots of time. Yeah.
That's a great discussion.
Good
This
thing
is
we saved up
game
so
ball.
much time.
What do you think of the guard, Ren?
Just guard that yellow.
Yeah.
We have to get one, right? That's the goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you guard it, you still have the intern 4 foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she'll probably go there.
Yeah,
and then
so
you follow
try.
her
That's
down.
that's a fairly precise shot. Do you think she'll make it? Like, do you think she
I
can-
just think that if we make this play, that we just leave her a double anyway.
Okay.
But I don't mind that because then I've got the in-turn draw.
Yeah.
And she's not staying there,
Yeah,
right?
I kind of like the guard.
Me too.
Okay. Well, what? Oh, you want her to hit it, the one I just throw.
Yeah, it's just tricky because if we'd ever squirt ours out and leave her hit and roll,
Yeah.
it is tricky.
I can try and come to the inside of it. Right, like I can come right in.
Oh.
The corner freeze
Corner
on the
freeze
inside.
it?
Time out, please.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
Yeah.
That was my first.
Yeah, the only thing is
Coach
if we
Kurt
ever just sit
Balderston?
on the nose, she's got the tap.
Will make his way out.
And then mine's there.
What do you think? Okay, that's
so
what
they're
they're
not
saying
even-
too.
Yeah, I like the guard. But that was just, we could do this.
Freeze on the inside, or is that too?
I think that's too cute.
Oh, yes.
Okay, let's just guard it then.
Okay, how high do you like? 3, 2?
Yeah, like right here?
Yeah, so because if you come even that tight, she might run it in.
Yeah.
So up here?
Don't you think?
Yeah.
I don't mind that.
She doesn't have a lot of room either way,
No.
right?
No.
Yeah.
And actually, if you're out a little further,
Takes
it probably
there.
doesn't give her to come around this way.
Okay, so play this turn.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Like
do
right
it.
here, hey?
Yeah, make sure we guard the outside of the yellow.
Watching by their actions what they will do. Be talking to
wanna
Chelsea.
get-
I would never recommend the hit
think
on this
that's-
shot. They had
like a
initially
little more.
called to play the hit on this stone. The problem is we do know that it runs very straight. She can just see all of it from the hack. If you hit it at all on the outside, all you wind up doing is removing your stone that
You like
you
this
are
ice?
buried
Yeah, I was
with
thinking
right
you'd
now.
give a
They
little
need,
more, but
Yeah,
they
no, I
being
think we're
Sonnenberg
okay then.
needs to steal one
So I've been way over kicking.
in this game.
Way over kicking.
Yeah, just slow it down. I think 20, 25 will help you out.
Okay.
Don't be afraid to use us.
Decision is the guard.
Take your time, Lonnie Jo.
Okay, 20.
So this is the final stone before skip stones. This is Lonnie McDonald, third for Team Sonnenberg from the Grand Prairie Curling Club.
Line's good. Two. Okay, easy.
Let it curl.
It's been a great battle. Chelsea Carey began the game
Whoa,
with the
we
hammer.
gotta move.
Now in this
Okay,
10th
now
end, you see
gotta
Renee
go
Sonnenberg
right
has the
across
final
center.
stone, needs to
All
score
the
here.
way across center.
Go, go,
All you
go, go,
can. You
go,
gotta
go, go.
go. More. All you can. Go.
And they will throw that high guard.
No, I think that's good.
Not good.
They waited a little bit too long. They had to get on it a bit earlier to get that momentum and finish.
Okay.
If we clip the guard, it doesn't kill us. Even if we clip this one and open it up a little bit, isn't awful either.
So just like back four weight?
Yeah, T-line back 4.
Okay.
Just to draw a bump. Okay.
Playing to tap her own stone up for
Same
shot.
with throwing then, right?
Can you?
Chelsea Carey comes in with a 2-2 record this morning. Renee Sonnenberg at 1-3. Very nice numbers for the skip.
Okay, line's pretty good.
Weight's really good.
Yep.
Yep.
Lindsay Titheridge, Kristen Foster with the brush.
Whoa. Room. Whoa. How's the weight?
Okay.
It's good. Weight's good.
Whoa.
Needs to finish a bit, move their yellow back, and it will move enough for shot stone as Team Carey now lies one.
Yeah. Do you like that 9?
Yeah. Nice throw.
It just takes its time to make that move. So instead of straight back, it goes off the red,
yeah,
and that's
okay.
why that double is set up for Renee.
Yeah, no, I don't mind. We got to make sure.
Right to the button. That's great.
9.
Just early a nose.
Looks good, Rennie. Open hit. Albroom. Nice 9.
Playing the double to lie 2.
Yeah. Yes, I'm tight.
Yeah,
Go really hard.
Rainer!
Gotta go. Gotta go.
Rainer!
Go!
Renee Sonnenberg, her first here in 10. Run it back, just misses the shot stone, though, as Carey continues to lie 1.
Good try, Ren.
Shoot. Just slid tight on you.
That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
That EE on the copy.
Yeah, even on the Fs.
Even on the Fs, yeah. Hair higher.
Discarded, eh? On the outside edge. Yeah, for 1. Yeah, I'm okay with that. It's all a line, really. Mm-hmm. We got to take a ton of ice. I'd rather undercurl than overcurl and make her come through a court.
Yeah, because you can't leave her this corner.
Yeah.
Or, well, yeah, you're right. There is a port. Not much.
No,
This shot may not even be necessary on sheet D. You can see those 2 red stones for sure are 1 and 2, and it may be that red stone on the right side that is the 3rd and winning point for Sherry Middaugh. That yellow stone at the back, just thrown by Val Sweeting, was deep.
Yeah, if it gets to there, that's okay.
So Sherry is going to throw to the 4-foot.
Yeah, like if it's coming
so they won't
closer,
need to measure.
Don't overcurl it too. Like if you overcurl 3
Wow.
quarters or
Quite the turn of events as Val Sweeting really looked in control of this game. Sherry Middaugh, her final stone now in 10, as Kathy just explained. You know the situation. If she can find
even here is okay.
full 8-foot, the game will be over regardless of that possible measure needed.
Clean.
Lee Merkender, Lee Armstrong just have to keep it clean. And it's official. What a comeback win as she picks up 3. And wins 7-6 over Val Sweeting. She improves to 2 and 3. Val drops to 3 and 2.
You want to look at that?
In a comeback victory for Sherry Middaugh. How big is that?
I'm just curious if she
You'll
has.
see it when you get closer.
That has been sort of the, if I'm looking for a theme in this year's Roar, it's just
Like
that
10,
3s
15?
and 4s go up at the strangest times at the end of games.
Now in our feature game, Chelsea Carey, what is she doing here, Kathy?
Well, she's playing the guard. They called a timeout to have Dan Carey come out. There was never any question about the guard. It was just the placement of where it was going to be.
Can you rub it a little?
Finish it a hair. Finish it a hair. Finish it a hair. Just a little bit. Beauty.
So that takes away the red onto the yellow.
I found the Fs. Nice shot.
Deeper than I wanted, but
And you heard they wanted to be on the Fs of the coffee to have it a little bit higher. So this shot would be tougher. Renee is still going to play this shot. Yellow onto red onto yellow.
You heard in their timeout, the game plan was to try score 1 this end, and now it will be a tough shot to try get 2 and the victory here on this Wednesday morning. A deep breath from Renee Sonnenberg here in 10. Final stone.
Clean. Clean. Yep. Yes. Yes.
Looking for her second win at these trials. Big sweep, run it back. And it's not to be. A steal of 1 for Chelsea Carey. And after a tough start to these trials, the skip from the Fort Rouge Curling Club in Winnipeg is gaining momentum as she picks up a 6-4 victory and now her 3rd win, improving to 3 and 2. We'll have more from the MTS Center right after this.
The 2013 Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings is brought to you by Ford, proud partner of the Canadian Curling Association for 20 years, by Scotties Facial Tissue, Scotties, the perfect touch, and by World Financial Group, creating a better tomorrow for families today. WFG.
A lot of tense moments this morning at the Roar of the Rings as Chelsea Carey breathes a sigh of relief. She pulls off a 6-4 victory over Renee Sonnenberg, and the standings have got a little bit tighter as you saw Val Sweeting taking the loss, courtesy Sherry Madoc keeping her hopes alive. She improves to 2-3. Val Sweeting now at 3-2. Rachel Holman wins. She's at 3-2. And Chelsea Carey, look at the two Winnipeg teams on top. Jennifer Jones, of course, leading the way at 4-1. Just a reminder, a great matchup this afternoon as the men will take over once again. Brad Jacobs, John Morris go head-to-head. Jacobs still perfect, the defending Brier champ. Both these teams, by the way, coming here from the pre-trials and having great success so far in Winnipeg. It is day 4 of round-robin play, and the intensity is certainly heating up. On behalf of Kathy Gauthier and myself, thank you for watching. It's the 2013 Roar of the Rings from Winnipeg, Manitoba. We'll see you this afternoon.